All right. Well, first up, do we have our character locked in?
Oh, absolutely. It was a nail-biter bid war. Thank you to everyone who donated towards that. But clinching it out by less than $2 difference, we have Peach as your character for this, having raised $133 for the National Women's Law Center. Thank you so much.
Perfect. Well, I'm going to go ahead and jump right in because it's a long run. So time's going to be as soon as I press OK. In 3, 2, 1.
GL, let's do this.
All right. So first off, welcome to the Flower Kingdom. We're going to see the rest of the Mario crew here. Say hi to them because we're never going to see them again for the rest of the run. We're going to jump right into some cutscenes, but I'll summarize for you. Bowser's bad. Prince Florian is sad. And we can skip these cutscenes, so I'm really glad. But basically, long story short, Bowser is a castle now, and he's trying to start a rock band. Minor spoilers, but we don't want to let him do that. So our goal is to be to stop that. And starting out on level 1, we get our first Wowie Zowie of the run. And we get some Wowie Zowies in chat.
Wowie Zowie.
Alright, and this is the first new power-up of Wonder. We've got our wonderful elephant power-up, which lets us spray water that we're never actually going to do. We mostly use it for the bigger hitbox and the ability to smack things out of the way with your trunk, which comes in handy in quite a few places. But we get to see the first main mechanic of the game. Those are the Wonder Seeds. That one was super quick, so didn't really get to see much of it. But every Wonder Flower is going to do something different. From what I remember hearing when they were developing the game, they just took all the random ideas they had from different Mario games and just made them Wonder Flowers. So we get to see all kinds of random effects, and they're gonna be all over the place. And that is what makes Super Mario Wonder Super Mario Wonder. Prince Florian is going to talk to us all the time, mostly asking if we want to equip badges. I try to just give him a blanket no, but he never really listens to me, and he just keeps asking anyway.
He kind of needs one of those computer checkboxes that says don't ask again.
Pretty much. Talking plants, huh? Indeed. We will be dealing with a lot of talking plants because there are the talking flowers on pretty much every stage. They usually don't have anything too useful to say for us. Sometimes they have some funny dialogue, which is great. But if you're playing casually, they actually have a lot of hits and stuff, and they help out a lot. But
This level we just finished is the Wonder Flower that we skipped, but is available for us to go back to.
Yeah,
yes, that is the incentive.
I just very quickly want to confirm with everyone, we have seen so much love come in for the Piranha Plant singing incentive that we are going to keep it open a little bit longer. We are at $2,100 out of $2,500 raised for that. Do not purge that from your consciousness. We will be able to get singing, but we do have some speed running to do. So please keep those donations coming in, keep those incentives being ticked, and hopefully we can see a nice little serenade to celebrate an amazing speed run in just a little bit.
All right. So we're going to do this a little bit differently. If anyone's familiar with the runs of this game, I can never get that Koopa to cooperate, and me and him are not friends. So let's do that a little bit differently. He always likes to hurt me and take my elephant. And while the power-ups aren't super necessary for the speedrun, obviously they do matter. And it's going to slow me down a lot if I lose an elephant and have to pick one up later. We do try to get rid of the water before we hit the flags because it actually does slow us down a bit. Unfortunately, the poor little poplins, they want to be watered and turn into the flower, do the little blooming animation, but that's slow. So we always get rid of water by the end of the level.
I didn't even know they did that. That's such a cute detail.
Do. They do. So every time you pick up water, which is kind of forcibly in a lot of the stages. Here's our first encounter with Bowser, and Florian's like, oh no, what happened? And like I said, I kind of spoiled it for you, but he's trying to start a rock band. That's what happened. And I always love it because Florian's just kind of baffled the whole time. And I'm like, I was baffled at first too, but after like 100 runs, I'm used to it now. So Bowser's going to come by and like poison the stages. And Prince Florian was like, that was my favorite playground. And he gets angry or something. I don't really know. I just fill in the dialogue because we always just mash through it. So Bowser Jr. says, all right, this castle's mine now. And Prince Florian is like, I didn't even know there was a castle there. But, Flower Kingdom's zoned for it at some point, and Prince Florian's just not paying attention. But here we're about to get our first badge. Badges are a big mechanic. It's what augments your abilities. What badge you use on different stages is going to affect it a lot, about how you approach that stage and everything. But we get our first one for free, but it's a mystery. I'm not going to spoil this one. We'll see it here. Oh, it's a parachute cap. Okay. So it goes on the back of Florian's head. That's how you know what badge you have. And then the game is so nice and gives us this wonderful little training ground where we get to practice using the parachute cap. So are you all ready to see the parachute cap in action?
Here it comes.
Nice little training ground for it.
And there it goes.
All right, wasn't that great? We'll see the parachute cap in action a lot in actual stages, but it's rather pointless there. Our first level is going to be Hoppos, but Florian has to tell us how to play the game first. I told him I already know how, but once again, he doesn't listen. I don't think he actually ever listens. I think he just talks.
Poplins
So the
don't have
Hoppos-
ears?
Yeah, is that what it is? And he's a larval poplin, so I don't
He
know.
sees your mouth moving, and it's like, why does she keep trying to... Does she know? I have no clue what she's saying.
That's gotta be it, honestly. I never really considered it, but now I feel like a little better about Florian never paying attention. Makes perfect sense when you think about it. Alright, so the Hoppos just want to bounce us around, and for the most part, we don't want to bounce around, except for in a few very specific spots like that. Where we get this Wonder Flower. No, there's too many Hoppos. And now it's over. That's actually a very annoying one, casually. If you've done it, you've probably got bounced all over the place a million times. But when you know exactly where the Hoppos are going to be, you can kind of just skate your way through it.
At the end of this level here, do you mind if I jump in with a quick update?
Go for it.
I am delighted to say that we are going to be catching some tunes at the end of this run because we have met the Let the Piranha Plant Sing incentive. Thank you so much, everyone who contributed. That was a whirlwind, but you all made that happen. For instance, this $400 donation from Anonymous that says, "Do you hear the piranhas sing? Singing a song of lovely plants." And if you too are a Les Mis fan, you can contribute the rest of the lyric in your donations for our upcoming incentives as we keep pushing through this event. Thank you so much, everyone.
Huge. That was so fast.
Yeah, well done. It's an iconic part of Wonder, so I'm glad we get to show it off.
I lost it when I heard it for the first time in casual. So I really hope you all will enjoy it.
All right, well, the game just... oh, sorry. Gotta actually go here and buy the last Wonder Scene. And now we get to race Wiggler. He's gonna make a few appearances. He doesn't ever wear appropriate footwear for the environment that he's in. But, you know, that's just classic Wiggler, so... it just, you know, helps us out while we're racing. We're gonna do a Mario Kart style countdown here. Push the button right whenever you see the last light, just to get maximum speed. And we're mostly just gonna leave him behind. We'll catch up at the end because he's a little cheeky like that,
But she can't outspeed him too much. It will slightly like lag at the end if you have to wait for him to catch up too much. So you want to keep him a little bit in your sights.
Yeah, especially in the... we only do one other Wiggler race in this category, but in that one you can get very, very far ahead. And then you will finish the stage, but you're still just gonna sit there, so... you might as well... usually what we do is we route in some more purple coins. That was unfortunate. Either way, Wiggler will never beat us. It's because he's trying to skate uphill, like, you know... that was kind of on you, Wiggler. I'm sorry.
I really gotta admire his dedication to the bit, though.
Yeah, he's always trying. And then we're going to be moving on to what is probably the first, like, really hard stage, if you played this game casually. I definitely remember taking a few deaths, and I was like, this is actually hard. Oh, and there's the first instance of Florian asking us if we want to equip a badge. Just to explain, the reason we always say no is this game quite conveniently lets us equip badges during loading screens. So, like, right now, you can see the prompt, you can press R and change badges. And it actually does just use loading time. So it's always quicker to say no and just switch to the badge whenever you get the chance. Like on the stage you actually wanted in. But yeah, this is our first 4-star difficulty stage. It is one of my favorite Wonder effects. Just the cute little blue pools doing their thing. We don't actually need to hit the piece for any reason, but I like to. Makes me feel like I'm doing something, even though it's kind of a glorified auto-scroller.
Yeah, you're just along for the ride anyway.
Pretty much. Alright, so this is the big point of divergence. There are two major not categories, but major routing for this category. There's the Fast Dash and Jet Run routes. We're going to be doing Fast Dash. If we were doing Jet Run, we'd actually be taking the alternate exit, going up north and getting the Jet Run badge. But I like Fast Dash. It's just personal preference. The thing is, they're both so close in time that unless you're like playing at literally the top level, it's not going to make enough of a difference. You can do whichever you prefer. You have to go out of your way to get Fast Dash, but it's so quick that it ends up making up enough time. Or, sorry, you have to go out of your way to get Jet Run. Did I say that wrong? I'm always getting them confused in my head.
Yeah, you just said it backwards. Jet Run is the one you go out of your way to get it, but then in theory, optimally, it ends up being faster. But I mean, Fast Dash, it's in the name. It's a speed run. It's got fast.
Exactly. Love me some Fast Dash. But we won't get Fast Dash until World 4. So it's a little weird, you know, that the entire like routing is named on it. But yeah, our routing is basically skip Jet Run. Yeah, for badge challenges, it will always take away your power-ups and kind of force you to do what they want you to do. Do we want to wear the badge, chat? What do you think? I'm gonna go with no this time, but maybe next time it'll be different.
He better
Feel free to
ask again just to be
for it,
sure.
yeah? So this will be the first palace. You know, actually, from what I can think, the hardest palaces are Palace 1 and 2. It's a little weird like that, but it's just kind of from a speedrun perspective. 4 and 6 are definitely the easiest. And there isn't 1 and 3 and 5, which is a little weird that they chose to do it that way, but... So we'll mostly just skip on through. This is where we get our nice little backup elephant that we haven't needed, luckily. And just bounce on that guy's head. And that's the whole palace. Most of the palaces are actually pretty short in this game, which is kind of surprising, I guess, but we will encounter Bowser Jr. here for the first time. And we're going to be a little rude to him, honestly. We're going to bully him a little bit. We're not going to let him move pretty much at all until the end. Once he figures out he has wonder powers and activates them on us, then it's over. He's like, what is this? I have wonder powers. You know what I should do? Make my opponent gigantic and make me small. That'll work. Alright, he figured out it won't work. So then he makes himself gigantic. So most of the Bowser Jr. fights, except for Palace 4, as far as I know, are all predictable. As long as you make the same movements, he'll do the same thing every time. So we can always get him in the same spot. We know whenever he's going to come out of his shell and actually be vulnerable. And we can get that damage in. If you notice there, I do the ground pound, which actually does 2 points of damage. And then hit him once with the trunk, and he's dead. And now that we got our first Royal Seed, we're in for a few minutes of cutscenes, so great time for some donations.
Absolutely. The love is just pouring in for your run, Catsi. I am floored by how fast everyone met that Let the Piranha Plant Sing incentive. But you already know, we're not done yet. We have just opened up the extra Stardew Valley NDE run incentive. So we are guaranteed to see some seeded multiplayer boiler room, but if this $5,500 incentive is met, Blackheart Wings, a different runner, will do a Vault NDE run of Stardew Valley after that seeded multiplayer boiler room run. It is such a treat. You do not want to miss that. We have just opened it up. It is $5,500. I know we can crush all of these incentives on Finale Day. Got time for a donation as well?
We do, yeah.
Well, I'm delighted to say that the theater kids have entered the chat and are running with it because I have a $25 donation from Anonymous, continuing our Les Mis bit, to the tune of Do You Hear the People Sing from Les Miserables? Do you hear the piranha plants sing? Singing the song of angry femmes. It is the music of a people who will not be bonked again. Thank you so much for that donation.
Thank you for singing it. That was so nice.
We've still got time for another one or two.
Oh, amazing. I also have a $25 donation here from Rayla, who says, let them sing, let them sing, let them sing. As well as a $50 donation from Mad Tracking, who says, my husband and I love Frost Fatales, and we love singing Piranha Plants. Let's go so we can sing and dance together and confuse our cat, Luma.
Luma's such a good name for a cat.
Alright, well, during our cutscene with our Royal Seed, we took away Bowser's first band member, which I believe we got the bassist in that one. I'm not 100% sure. It's usually the bassist that goes first, right?
That's right.
But next Royal Seed, we'll take away another band member. And now we're going to get a dolphin badge, which we actually do use a few times pretty much on the water levels. It's just the best option you're going to get. You just spam this little R button here and you get to swim super fast. Now these talking flowers are going to be a little bit bamboozled as we steal their 10 coins. What? I know. Who saw that one coming, right? Let's see what this one says. Can I borrow this 10 coin? Oh, he just says, Hurrah. Alright, let's go catch that last one. He's running away from us, but luckily we have this dolphin badge. I don't think it was impossible, but maybe that's just me. And that's a dolphin badge challenge. Good form. Once you've done enough runs, you know all the talking flowers by heart, kinda. Like I hear them just walking around, you know, outside. I'm not even doing a wonder run and I just hear good form or something. These voice lines just live in my head forever. So a lot of times I'll be repeating them before they even appear, just because I can't help myself. I just have to say the lines. And you saw Florian asking if we want to equip Dolphin Kick. Actually, no. It's still quicker to go into this screen. We are going to use Dolphin Kick, but we still said no to him. It feels a little rude to him to be like, nah, I don't want that, and then immediately turn around and use it anyway, but hey, we're about saving a few frames here. Robert Cove has these wonderful little Roberts, which just went to dive bomb us and hurt us for some reason. I don't know what we did to them, but they're angry at us. And this is like the world's slowest, I don't even know, flower thingy. So we have time to go break those bricks. I was actually a little slow. I did one more kick than I need to. But it takes forever for that wonder flower to appear, so get to do some prep work. And hope that Cheep Cheep doesn't fall on you, because he will mess you up. And I don't want to lose my elephant there. And I've certainly had it happen. Alright, now we have to be careful here too, though. Going too fast, and you'll get hit by one of these wonderful little urchins or something. And now the Roberts, we get our revenge on them. See that guy? Look at him. Just falling off the screen there. And that's Robert Cove, and I believe the last time we're going to use Dolphin Kick for a while. I think we'll use it once more in Petal Isles when we come back to it. And Petal Isles is the overworld. We have world 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And then Petal Isles is just kind of in between what we're doing right now. That was pretty scary, Florian, I'll give you that. We need the purple coins mostly to route in these different Wonder Seeds. Because the Wonder Seeds are the primary resource that are going to lock us from doing levels. And whenever you see me get a like specific purple 10 coin or something, that's usually what it's for. Oops. Don't want to mess that jump up like I did, but this is where we throw away our elephant anyway, so it doesn't make too big of a difference. We are going to be switching to Bubble, the other new power-up.
Bubble is huge in this run.
Oops. It is. Unfortunately, Bluebird is kind of rude, and they just like hitting me a lot, but there are so many bubbles here, it doesn't matter that much. But it is still rude, and I don't appreciate it. They're always shooting those darts. The flowers get super scared of it too. So it's not just me. I feel better. Got the talking flowers in my set here. Here's a hidden Luigi block we're going to use to get another bubble. And we should leave the stage with 2 bubbles. even though I got hit like 3 times.
So it's possible to hit the other character's blocks, even if, like, as long as you know they're there, you don't have to be playing as Luigi?
As long as you know they're there, you can always claim the other character's blocks. And there is better movement I can be doing here. It's super precise, and I'm not very good at it, so I'm just going to bounce on the bubbles and we'll get this Wonder Seed here. It does save like 2 seconds, though, if you can do it. And it's super cool, but yeah. I like to just let that one play out. And we should be moving on to World 3 after this. Or sorry, 2. I'm getting ahead of myself. What am I thinking? This isn't any percent. In any percent, we would actually just totally skip it.
At this transition point, mind if I pop in?
Go for it.
Amazing. We have $25 here from Blue that says, this run is going to be wonderful. So proud of my wife being featured on Frost Fatales, pumped to watch all the action, and I have a feeling Bowser is gonna get what's coming to him. Less than 3. Thank you so much, Blue.
Yeah. Thanks, Blue. That's my wife.
I'm sure she's never made that wonderful joke before ever, right?
Oh, no. The world's biggest fan of bad puns.
Oh, there is no pun so bad that it is not worthy of being inflicted on all of us in the form of a donation comment.
All right, so as soon as we make it to World 2, and as soon as we make it to literally any world, including Petal Isles, we always get a free Wonder Seed. They just have to give you a chance to fill in your own dialogue, ad-lib style, as you mash through it, and get the new Wonder Seed. This one's the nice cyan color. That way we know we're in World 2. And so I'm going to be doing a tiny bit of different routing here. More modern routing, we would actually do Pokepeed Pass and Wall Climb Kick too, but I hate Wall Climb Kick too. And Out My Way is just so much more fun, so we're going to do that instead. And it's also only like a very trivial difference. Like 2-ish seconds. And that's if you can do Wall Climb Kick perfectly, which is extremely hard. Don't get hit by that ice block, though. That's not what we want to be doing. And that is the most precarious jump right there. I took it a little slow because I don't want to get hit by that guy. He likes to steal my bubbles. And it looks scary. It looks like you're gonna die there if you don't make that jump. Use parachute cap back up.
I was a little nervous.
It is really scary. If you do it perfectly, you will land on the platform, but if you're like a tiny bit off, it's fine. There is a joke.
It reminds me of like, go ahead.
Oh, I was gonna say there's a joke in the Wonder speedrunning Discord whenever the game came out that everyone discovers that you can do like vertical parachute caps. Everyone's like, I discovered this exploit. You can get like infinite vertical distance. So I like to joke, I discovered that. That was my trick.
You've really innovated this community.
Yeah, so if you don't make a jump, just do that. There you go. It's my trick. All right, but this is a great Wonder Seed, and I can't bring myself to skip this. Look at that little snowman. He's just having a good time. And isn't that what we're about? And after this stage, we have what is probably my favorite stage. It's a pretty long stage, so you might like prepare yourself for it. I always have to like get ready and mentally prepare because it takes a bit of effort.
For Kick It Out My Way?
Yes.
Oh yeah.
This one right here. They call it a break time, but
doozy.
some of the break times are the hardest stages in the game. So we look out for this one, and then... Alright, it's over. That guy turns into a bubble, and that's it. I bamboozled ya. I steered you wrong with that one, but it is my favorite stage. It's all about placing that bubble in the right place. But there actually is bubble RNG in this game. It's one of the few bits of RNG. And whenever you're like some of the runners that play at a really high level and are like going for world record, it'll mess you up. You'll lose like significant time to it sometimes. And luckily none of my bubbles are gonna have to be too precise, so. But they have variable height. And so on Condarts, we've got just a lot of angry birds. They are trying to destroy us. Like, I don't know, someone should make a video game about that. Angry Birds sounds good. I'm just throwing out ideas here, though.
I don't know. I don't think anybody would play that.
Yeah, that's true. But anyway, we'll get our Wonder Flower here, and this is where we get to walk on walls and try to not get destroyed by Condarts some more. Every now and then, one of them will hit me, and I'll lose a bubble, and I don't appreciate it. So I have to be careful. Now this one, yeah, see, guy's a jerk like that. If you do it right, I didn't want to risk losing my bubble trying to get that. But he should break the bricks and not just hang out there forever. He likes to make me lose a few seconds. Me and that Condart, I call him Jimmy. We're not friends.
Can I pop in with a quick update to spite Jimmy here?
Go for it.
I am delighted to say we are already at $500 raised out of $5,500 towards that extra Stardew Valley NDE run. Now, I am no mathematician, but according to my calculations, I believe this Stardew incentive is like a double bonus game. For you see, dear chat, whenever you donate to that incentive, you are also helping us push our total, which is currently over $102,000, closer to that Dark Souls bonus game unlock.
You're telling me my donation could go to 2 games?
That's 2 bonus games for the price of 1!
Alright, well, normally we would actually be skipping a lot of this stage, but I needed the purple coin this time. If you might notice, I was sitting at 99 there for a second, and I need 100 to buy that, so I missed one single purple, which is not a big deal. At least for the sake of this route, the purple coins are not super strict. Gotta stick with the marathon safe route. But that was a jump, 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 our first instance of a lot of bubble jumping. In bubble jumping, you can effectively get infinite horizontal distance, and infinite vertical distance, really, until you hit the ceiling. But it's kind of like the equivalent of Super Mario World's cape. You can kind of just go forever if you time it right. It is one of the big techniques, I think, of the game itself, and especially of the speedrun. We're going to be doing a lot of bubble jumps. But we managed to get that from the shop, and now we can do up and down with puffy lifts. This level is actually fairly short because we will not be doing the Wonder Seed on this one, because the Wonder Seed is actually very long.
What are the pink things supposed to be? Because they look like birthday cakes to me.
They are the puffy lifts, and I really don't know. So I think it's whatever your headcanon wants. So if they are giant cakes, that makes sense. And that's it. The talking flower reminded us. He says, you feel like you're missing something? And I'm like, no, I'm not doing that. That Wonder Seed takes forever. So I'm not missing anything. But if you were doing the stage casually, you'd be like, oh, okay, maybe I should take a second and look. That's very helpful. Thank you, talking flower.
I love you, talking flowers.
They are quite nice. And whoa, the level ends. What happens here? It is actually going to be an extremely long and slow auto-scroller, so if we have time for more donations, there's going to be a lot of room for it here.
Oh, an auto-scroller sounds like some amazing donation time, and believe me, the love is just pouring in for your run, Catsi, for this Open Stardew incentive, for everything here on the cleanup of this final day of Frost Fatales. I have $250 here from Anonymous, who says, no comment? No problem. I love the energy. Thank you so much. I also have a $50 donation here from Inara, who says, I'm so excited to see a Stardew run, hopefully 2, during the event. It's my favorite game. Thank you to all of the runners and volunteers that make this event possible. I also, checking in with the Theater Kid contingent, have a $30 donation here from Bardic Feline, who says, oh, are we still doing Les Mis? Here, let me give it a try. Ahem. One run more. Another run for Frost Fatales. Another hour with the gals. This modest dono going towards the Stardew Extra just because. One run more. I tried. I think you succeeded, Bardic Feline. Thank you so much for that donation.
Another hour with the gals really tickled me.
Another hour with the gals. We love the lyricism. Fancast Les Mis with your favorite Mario characters. Let us know. I also have a $100 donation here from Grunk the Destroyer. Simply says, and I want to get the vibes right because it's in all caps, Grunk want Dark Soul. Thank you very much, Grunk. I too want Dark Soul.
All right, there are a few points we can actually sort of optimize. That's picking up this fire flower. We can use it to light these fireworks, and somehow the actual firework portion doesn't hurt us. Which I remember when I did this casually, I was like, oh, trying to stay out of it. But it's just the firework enemies themselves. Now Bowser gets really angry with this Wonder Seed, tries to start shooting us with the laser. You'd think he'd have a little bit more consideration, especially since he's usually trying to kidnap Peach, not shoot her with the giant cannon, but I don't know. He doesn't seem to care too much. He's destroying his ship. This Bullet Bill Blaster, look, that one, it's gone. Just like that. These Bullet Bill Blasters, they didn't fare any better. But Bowser's just angry, I guess. I don't know. We picked up his favorite Wonder Seed, I guess. But there we go. Now, he's back to normal, I guess. Or actually, he just disappeared, so. And we'll see some, sort of see some little charging chucks here. But we're gonna smush them with some blocks. We just don't let them charge. If you pay really close attention to the bottom right of it, you'll see a charge and chuck for the briefest second before the block falls on his head. There we go. I think that's the only time we see those enemies in the whole game.
There he goes.
And we're gonna damage boost our way through here after we skip this cutscene. Luckily it's skippable. And Bowser's not hiring the best engineers. They put a giant self-destruct button in this airship. I don't know why they did that. It's kind of like Star Wars style, but it's not even a vulnerable vent. It's just a giant button that says push me, and it blows up the whole ship. So that's the end of Airship 1. And now we get to actually resume doing normal levels at our own pace again. This next one coming up, I'll be picking up a backup bubble in it, since I got rid of a bubble to damage boost through that, and use the fire flower to light some fireworks. But This one has some fun but really risky movement, so if I don't get it first try, well, I'm not really sure.
Whoa, careful.
No,
I don't know if I'll
believe.
try it again. Luckily, the hard parts they like to put like right by a checkpoint, so that makes it easy. And we'll get that backup bubble. Oh no, I was too low.
You good?
But yeah, if you miss it, that's it. And the talking flower there actually makes fun of you, which is rude, but... Alright. The star. Since I got the star, I'm not gonna do it again. So we'll just have to take Lakitu out, which is the intended way here.
Be careful.
Grab this cloud. Get the platform out of the way, though. Yeah, normally you can get that with a super, super well-placed ground pound, but it's a little tricky. And we're just free-falling and grab this Wonder Seed, and that's it. Now we can just bubble our way through the rest of the stage.
Try again.
But Lakitu will mess you up sometimes here. He'll steal one of your bubbles. I think he just got mad at people skipping him in Mario 64. So he gets his revenge like that. See that? What a rude guy.
Bye-bye.
I can't say it's never happened before, though. He's done it enough times, but... Gotta practice the backup there, because he likes to steal the bubbles. Even though he has a cloud, too. I feel like it's inconsiderate, but what do I know?
Maybe the etiquette is different in the Flower Kingdom. You know, usually we're never here.
That is really true. We're always in the Mushroom Kingdom. Things are a little different. All right, here's another break time, but this one is... it's hard to, like, do that in one cycle. Sometimes I can. But a lot of the break times, honestly, are some of the hardest stages to optimize. Because they're just kind of fun and silly, but it's like, doing it quickly? That one's tricky. Now, World 2 Palace is actually probably the hardest palace, in my opinion. And that goes for casually and speedrunning. Because, largely for the same reason. Because the enemies just like to, like, spawn in out of nowhere, and it doesn't tell you, like, where they are until they're, like, already on your head and killing you. So, it's a bit scary. And get good hammer RNG there. Oops. I hit a character block. Every now and then a character block will mess you up if you're not used to it. Alright, I need to replace that bubble that I didn't get on Countdown since I accidentally got the star instead. Ah, almost got hit by those fireballs. They were coming for me. But yeah, I really don't know who decided to make that a mechanic. I don't like that enemies just appear, like, in front of you. Or, like, on top of you. Alright, we did it. We did it, and we didn't lose any power-ups, so I consider that a win. That's a good World 2 Palace. This Bowser Jr. fight is one of the only ones where, like, I have to really pay attention because I'm going to be counting the beats in the song to know whenever he comes out of his shell. Alright, next one should be 28. Feel free to count along if you want.
I'll count in my head. I wouldn't dare mess up your groove.
Alright, next one should be 24. Alright, I was slightly off. And 23. This one's the most important. I got it, okay. If you don't get that last one, he's gonna do... He'll transform the stage back to one of the first few stages he did, but he'll like teleport, and it loses a ton of time. So that's really the most important hit. The other ones, you have a little bit of an opening, but it's a bit scary. And it's like that on most of Bowser Jr. fights. That last hit is always the most important. But we did it.
Shall we ring in the Royal Seed with some love from the Fatales community?
Absolutely.
Awesome. I have a $50 donation here from Lion Tamer 54321, who says, and I'm going to make sure I can parse this, Lion Tamer 54321 left a comment to leave a non-anonymous comment to not anonymously comment about leaving a comment. Let's go, Frost Fatales. These runs have been so fun. Less than 3. Thank you so much, Lion Tamer. I am also excited to report that we are up over $700 out of the $5,500 for that extra Stardew Valley NDE run. You all are constantly keeping the momentum up, keeping those donations coming in. Just as a reminder, everything that goes to that Stardew Valley also goes to our Dark Souls bonus game. We also, to that very end, have a $25 donation from Pinky, who simply says, Dark Souls! That sounds like a great energy for Dark Souls to me. I don't know what anyone else is talking about. Thank you so much, Pinky.
We've still got time for a few more if you want.
Oh, absolutely. I have a $100 donation here from Iron Gaia. No comment, but thank you so much. As well as a $30 donation from Road, who says, had a hard week so wasn't able to tune in to the last day, but so glad I did. Thanks to all the runners and everyone who works to put these events together. P.S. Happy late International Women's Day. Thank you so much, Road. I'm glad you're here.
All right, we did it. And I think that time we took away Bowser's drummer? I'm pretty sure. I don't know. We'll find out when we get there. But this is the triumphant return of the dolphin badge. So if you liked that dolphin badge, here we go. I think this is the last time we actually use it. But we're going to be racing Wiggler again. He brought us skates for an underwater race. I feel like that's questionable, but Wiggler always does what he does.
Skates are heavy too. Like, so underwater, like, that must be tough.
It probably explains why he never wins this race.
But we actually wish this badge. Go ahead.
Oh, I was gonna say we just take some time to get like some extra purple coins here.
I wish this badge was a little easier to use. I mean, when you're swimming, you're basically just like repeatedly spamming the button, you know? I almost wish you could like hold it down or something like that, but it's not too bad.
Wouldn't that be nice? That would be too convenient.
Right, of course.
I think Nintendo himself came down and said, no, you need to push that button a lot. Yeah, here we go. Wiggler's catching up. It takes him a bit, but that's why we spend some time getting just some of those extra purples. They just help out for the shop seeds, and when you've got the time to do it anyway, you might as well. But we'll be moving on to World 3 here in a sec. Yeah, Wiggler doesn't mess around. No, Florian, I'm going to disagree with that one. I believe he does.
I really think this time he was messing around.
Yeah, I don't think he took it seriously. I don't feel like that was a fair win, but, you know, I'll take the Wonder Seed and I'll just run with it. No big deal. So, World 3 is actually home of my least favorite NPC, that guy, Master Poplin. He's a rude dude. He has the Royal Seed. Prince Florian asked for it because we need to dismantle Bowser's Rock Band. But Master Poplin says no. I don't know. I don't get it, so...
He's probably secretly a fan?
Oh, you know what? That's what it is. This is one of Bowser's minions. That's why there's not a palace in World 3.
Yeah.
It's because Master Poplin's running the show here.
When we leave this cutscene and leave this house, like the wallpaper peels away to reveal like Bowser band posters.
The Bowser rocket. He would. I wouldn't put it past Master Poplin. Alright, so Prince Florian says that we just have to play his game and do all his trials. So we're gonna meet the Hoppy Cats. Everybody's favorite enemy. If you've played this game casually, you love the Hoppy Cats. Because they're actually very annoying. They will jump every time we jump, but once again, much like why World 2 Palace can be rather difficult, you don't know where they are. Like, the level design will kind of vaguely give you a hint, but... No! He ate my bubble! Alright. Well, we'll have to get the seed the slow way. These dang Hoppy Cats, they're always messing with you. And
Also,
now we
I'm
just
gonna
gotta
say
get...
it.
Go for it.
I'm gonna say it. These things don't look like cats.
They really don't, do they? They are gigantic and they are destroying the stage for us, so we'll just use them to grab the Wonder Seed, and then actually they're in pretty much every single stage in this entire World 30, but I would say we'll just say bye to them. At least we passed the Hoppy Cat trial, and that's what matters, right?
Right.
We did the trial. Woo.
I mean, constantly in your face and inadvertently destroying things sounds like cats to me, just saying.
Yeah, that's true. They just don't look
You know what?
like it.
Yeah, but I guess I take back what I said, because they at least act like it.
They do. That one popped out of nowhere, destroyed my bubble. Like, it makes sense.
You can't spell act without cat, kinda.
It's an anagram. We got that going for it. Alright, now we got this unreachable treasure. What we're gonna do here is use that discovery that I discovered. And just use your parachute cap. Check that out. Unreachable treasure. There's actually a bunch of hidden blocks. That's how you're supposed to do it. But no, even casually, I think I just used the parachute cap. Now, this badge, we're gonna get crouching high jump. So this is a throwback to, you know, like Mario 2, where all the characters could do this. But it's actually kind of difficult as far as like speedrunning using a crouching high jump. Because like crouching for the right distance and all that, it can be a thing. But of course we're not gonna have any problem with it. Luckily. I feel like that's one of the hardest challenges for some reason, and it really shouldn't be, but crouching high jump is tricky. Small Peach again, making her appearance, being polite to the Poplins. And Prince Florian's gonna pop up and ask if we want to equip that. Who doesn't love crouching high jump? We should totally
hear him
equip
out.
it.
Yeah.
I didn't hear him out. I'm sorry, Florian. He probably had a convincing argument too, but I think I'd rather stick with parachute cap. It sure seems to be useful, right? Is that just me? I feel like I've got a lot of good use out of it. What was that? I don't know. But we're gonna spend this entire level chasing that guy. Because he's a magical Hoppy Cat, and just kidding, we hit him with an enemy. And we get the Wonder Flower immediately. And then we just bounce our way through the stage. Now we are the Hoppy Cat. Look at me, Master Poplin. I'm the Hoppy Cat now.
You've got some serious ups.
Yeah, the Hoppy Cats we've encountered couldn't jump like this. I don't know.
Either that or they Or their bottom platform was just way lower than we imagined it was.
That's true. Possibility. Okay, we're just gonna do a nice little ground pound into a pipe here. And look at that, midway trial. Oh no, we do need that last purple coin though. And then be careful not to get hit. That's the best place to lose your power up when the stage is already done and a Hoppy Cat just pops up out of nowhere.
At the midway point here, you mind if I jump in with I think, a very important update?
Go for it.
So, GDQ historians will know that bid wars of the save the X or save the frames variety are a tried and true feature of events like these, and I am equally delighted and simply horrified to let you all know that the Stardew Valley community is taking the game to the next level. We have just opened up a Stardew Valley bid war for Save the Frames or Save the Feet. Should we save the feet or save the frames? If we save the feet, our Stardew Valley seated boiler room runners will wear sturdy boots during their run instead of normal shoes. If we save the frames, our runners will not wear boots and will save a few seconds. Chat, I guess let me know your opinions on that. I'm ready for the cursed part of this run. I don't know about you, Catsi, but I think that's where we're headed.
I don't know, as a speedrunner, I gotta go with save the frames, right?
That's always my inclination, too.
Whose team saved the feet? I don't know. Sturdy boots sound good.
It sounds ergonomic. They're doing a lot of farming, right? And a lot of walking. The athlete in me thinks we should be going for the boots here. You're saving a few seconds on the one run, but think about the long-term effects of wearing bad shoes.
That is true. Gotta take that into consideration. All right, break time timer switch dash. We're going to be hopefully just skipping almost all of this. Bounce over that. And then if I can get my timing right here. Oh, nope, okay. No, I didn't do it. We'll do it the slow way. Ideally, we can just zoom on through that with a well-timed bubble, but it is pretty precise. And if you miss it, that's kind of it. So I'm not going to attempt that again. This is the intended way. Although you'd probably hit more of those bricks in the intended way, but there we go. Timer switch dash, it likes to mess with me. It'll spawn a block or not spawn a block, or I don't know. I don't know how it works. But we got it. That was our goal. 10 Wonder Seeds. So now we get to go to the final trial. And we'll make this dang Master Poplin guy give us that Royal Seed. Come on. The kingdom's at stake. Bowser's gonna play a show, and we can't allow that. And he's always saying a doo-doo. I don't know what that means, but he's always saying it. And I don't really appreciate it either. But maybe I'm just biased against him. This stage is basically an auto-scroller, so if we want to get a few more donations in, we're just going to be riding the rails.
I would love to get some wholesome donations in before we are swarmed with feet. I have here a $10 donation from Patrick, who says, "Thanks for everything you all do for charity. It's so inspiring." Thank you, Patrick. See, nice and wholesome, chat. Are we learning something? Almost certainly not. I have $10 here from Arcana Arcade, who simply says, "Good luck on the runs." As well as a $50 donation from Marissa. No comment, but thank you very much. Also, not to get too lost amidst all of the boot discourse here, but we are still sitting at about $750 out of $5,500 on that whole extra Stardew Valley run. So be sure to spread your love equally between the feet and everything else, please. Thank you very much, chat.
All right, well, we're just going right in to pick up the royal seed that Master Poplin owes us, so we're going to have another 2 or 3 minutes of cutscenes, so feel free.
All right. Let's see here. We have $25 from UC Baroda, who says, watching with my daughter, Elliot, grateful for a cause and an event working towards a safer and more inclusive future for her. Thank you so much for that sweet donation. I also have $10 here from Cassasaur, who simply asks, more marathon, please. Absolutely. I think that's what all of this is for. I also have here a $25 donation from Major Danvers. No comment, but thank you so much. As well as a $25 anonymous donation that simply says, trans rights. I couldn't agree more. Thank you so much.
Now, I
still
know
got
that
time
we...
for a few.
Well, I'll pop in with a question. We collect all those purple coins so that we can, buy Wonder Seeds, because of course it's faster than like doing a whole nother level. How many, and I mean, I know that there's more Wonder Seeds than you need to do the all royal seeds. How many levels do you think we're skipping by buying them?
Let's see. We buy, I don't know off the top of my head, but 7 or 8. And typically most stages you can only get about 2 from, if you do the Wonder Seed portion and the regular portion. So we're skipping anywhere from like 4 to 7 or 4 to 8 stages, probably.
Yeah.
So it is pretty
Also,
significant.
I'm like 90% sure that was the keyboard player that just went.
Was it? All right. So slowly we're dismantling this band. We don't want Bowser to have too much support here.
And you know what? We've been, I don't know about you, but I've been assuming that Bowser's the lead singer, but I realize that's not even necessarily guaranteed.
Yeah, well, he's going to be a one-man band when we're done. That's the goal, right? I believe this is the first stage we get to see one of the other new, or actually the last new, Wonder power-up. The drill. The drill's pretty self-explanatory. Probably does what you would think. But it has the added benefit of protecting your noggin. Speaking of protecting your feet, protect your head from spinies with a drill power-up. And we'll just zoom our way through this nice little cave. This Wonder Flower is going to be a little bit scary. Oh no, we have a giant thing that's going to crush us. But we just hide in the blocks since we have drill. And there we go. It was a little scary, I'm not gonna lie. Thought that thing was gonna get us for sure this time. But you can dig through the ceiling too if there is a ceiling. That's the other little trick there. I think Nintendo's trying to tell you that by putting that 10 coin there. Like, look what you can do with the drill. Also, drilling is slightly quicker on sand because you move slow on sand. So if we have the drill, that helps. Which, speaking of sand, oh no. It's, we're about to have a lot of it. World 4 is full of it.
Oh, yay!
But I'm getting ahead of myself here. We'll get there when we get there. Let's get rid of these piranha plant things blocking the way. These petal isle seeds are they're the main ones. That's how we get into the worlds. You can actually do these worlds in any order. If you got enough petal isle seeds, you could go to world 6 and do it backwards if you want. All right, Bowser Jr. kind of stole all the water from everyone because, I don't know, he's a jerk, I guess. I'm not really sure what his plan there was. It's Sun-Baked Desert. I don't know if it was a desert already or if it was a desert, like, once Bowser Jr. got there, because, like, stealing all the water from the desert doesn't sound like it would do very much. But Who said Bowser Jr. really thinks his plans through? Let's go collect our free initial Wonder Seed, and still got time for another donation or two before we actually jump into World 4 proper.
Oh, absolutely. I have $25 here from Elsie, who says, as the wife of Stardew Valley's premier medical practitioner, I feel it is my duty to save the feet. It's what Harvey would want. Gauntlet's been thrown, y'all. As well, I have here a $25 donation from It's Me, Hawkeye G, saying, enjoying the run so far this week and excited to see more. We are in the home stretch, Hawkeye. Thank you for being here for the close.
Alright, now, Valley Full of Snoodles. It's a bit scary. Noodles don't seem like much, but they're just as bad as the Hoppy Cats. They like to jump right when you don't expect them to jump, and then they'll steal whatever power-up you care about. Whatever power-up you hold near and dear. Now, we all know as speedrunners, the best Wonder Flower we could possibly get is Slow-Mo, because we really wanna slow everything way down, so it's another thing I'm not a fan of Snoodles for. I'm talking a lot of smack on the Snoodles. They've done enough damage to me. But we did it. No more Snoodles. And now we get to move on to the titular item for this routing. We actually get the Fast Dash badge, finally! Now that we're probably slightly over halfway through the run. But that's the reason Jet Run saves so much time, is that we don't get Fast Dash until so much later. That Jet Run has like 3 worlds to make up time. But look at this. We're gonna grab Fast Dash. Thank you. A Wonder Seed and another Wonder Seed. But the last one's too expensive. We're not paying 200, you know. We'll pay 100, but 200, they're asking too much at that point. All the desert levels are hidden, but we know where they are. We're gonna move on to Blooms, and look at this! We have Fast Dash. Now, Blooms don't always like to play nice. They can be a little painful. I want to bank my bubble here, though, and switch to Fire Flower, because Fire lets me destroy Blooms. And that's what we're really about on this stage, destroying Blooms, before they destroy you. Because Blooms are scary, and they will bounce you around, and you will die.
They came up with a ton of new creatures and like enemies in this game, and I think they did such a good job. They seem like, I mean, you know, Mario's existed for, I don't know, many years, but somehow these all still like became instant classics to me, and they fit right in with the rest of the series.
That is very true. And here, speaking of the rest of the series, we get kind of a throwback to like Mario World and like the pea balloon thing. So we can hopefully dash around. If the star lasts long enough, we'll make it to the seed. And that was the smoothest Blooms ever. Like, this would probably be a gold if I was actually doing, because the Blooms, I'm telling you, they especially that Wonder Seed, they love bouncing you everywhere. And we did it. We made it out of Blooms. I feel like I can relax a bit. The Blooms are just pure chaos energy. Which, you know, sometimes it's fun, but sometimes I just want to get out of that level and not look back. But we get to move on to another break time. I was wrong. I lied to you. The Blooms are back. But just for a break time. And that short-lived Fast Dash, we're actually going back to Parachute Cap, because there's nowhere to run on this level. That should be the motto of the Blooms Everywhere, though. Blooms. There's nowhere to run.
Yeah, that's ominous.
Alright, that last coin not cooperating, but there we go. the one time we will get to see some of these enemies make a appearance later. Like, towards the end of the game, they'll bring back a few. Alright, Ninja Jump Party. This is another classic, I feel like, if you found the stage, though, to be honest, because you might not have known it was there if you're playing casually and didn't find it, but...
1, 2, 3, jump! 1, 2, 3, jump!
We are going to be off rhythm, though, because, yeah. Making sure I actually equipped Fast Dash. Not that it has helped me there, I accidentally hit the question mark. We are ignoring the ninjas. They're having this jump party and they're like, jump to the rhythm, and we're just like, I'm just gonna grab coins and be out of your hair real short. So if I do jump to the rhythm, it's all an accident. It's just a coincidence. I do want that 10 coin though. This is another one of those stages though where it's a very easy stage but super hard to optimize. Because everything's moving, and if you do get slightly off rhythm, you know, you fall through the platforms or an enemy pops up, so it's a lot of fun, but it's pretty scary for a 1-star stage. I feel like there's a lot of those in this run. We're gonna make a quick detour to a shop, so we wanna get another donation in.
I'm so glad to hear that. Just a quick update right off the bat. We have crossed over $1,000 raised already for that extra Stardew Valley NDE run. Thank you so much to everyone who has made that happen. We are flying through these incentives. I am so grateful for all of you. I also have a $25 donation here from Anonymous who says, I don't have anything to say, but I feel that I need to put something in the comment section. And you know what? That you did. Thank you for that donation to the National Women's Law Center.
Alright. Now in our mods, remember when we had that nice little... Aw, dang it. I did want that bubble, unfortunately, but it's fine. Remember when we had that nice slow-mo? Now we've got a fast-mo, which is going to be painful. I have to be careful not to just get destroyed by these things. The, what are they called? Pokies? Isn't that right? Spinies? No, Spinies are the...
Pokies.
They're Pokies. It's like I'm getting them mixed up in my head here. Okay, we did it. We did lose Bubble, which is annoying, but we don't actually need it for the rest of this world. We'll be able to pick it up on our next auto-scroller. There'll be 2 bubbles. But we've got another break time where we get to see the triumphant return of the drill. But this time all we're doing is breaking a box. I do love the break times because a lot of times I feel like they're just the game designers like trying to show you basic mechanics.
Yeah, it's like helping you use the power-ups or the badges, or even just like a little puzzle that they thought of that they couldn't like fit into any of the levels.
Yeah, that's true too. I think my favorite is in the beginning, the I forget what it's called. Just run or whatever. And it's literally all you do is run. They just need to make sure you know that there's a run button.
Right.
And that break time, we use crouching high jump just because it's quicker, I guess, you know? Don't have to worry about... It's break time, raise the stage. But once again, poor ninjas, we're just like, nah, we're not going to do that. But that's it. We got all the Wonder Seeds. Now we can go to World 4 Palace. Now, World 4 Palace is actually not too bad. Honestly, 4 and 6 are much easier than the first 2 for some reason. But we'll be showing off drill power-up quite a bit here, and other than that, we just dodge some enemies, and that'll be the whole palace. But you know, I'm afraid I'm gonna eat my words. Anytime I say a level's actually easier than another,
I'm knocking on wood for you right now.
yeah, I'm like, I'm gonna run into that fire bar. I know it. You should just dodge these. And it always looks cool though. Like it's kind of fun movement. But that was the whole palace. There we go. Appreciate you knocking on wood for that. I would have ran into every enemy ever otherwise. I just know it.
What's the commentary, buddy, for my friend?
Alright, this is the only Bowser Jr. fight that, as far as I know, is not deterministic like the others. So we can't just follow an exact pattern. And all we can do is try to get away from Bowser Jr. and then get as high up on the stage as we can, because he always has to return to the bottom to do any Wonder Flower shenanigans. So once we see him like descending, we know we can go hit him. Like that. Oh, it was so slow though. Okay. The water is slow and it is tricky. But now we've got some spikes, so you can't just sit on the ground and just chill. Okay, there we go. Now, once again, I'm going to try to time this last hit because it's the one that matters. And of course, it's the hardest one. But we don't want to let him do his Wonder Flower stuff and change the level. And dang it. I was so far off, though. I was trying to get him up in the air. Alright. We still got it. It's hard to know when he's not up in the air because you can't see him descend. But we did it, and with that, we've got our 4th Royal Seed, and we can get some more donations.
Amazing. As we ring in the 4th Royal Seed, I've got some love for you. I've got some love for this run. I've got some love for Stardew upcoming. Y'all are truly killing it, chat. Thank you so much. I have a $5 donation here from Anonymous who says, trans lefts as well as trans rights. Way to go, Catsy. Keep kicking butt. I also have a $50 anonymous donation who says, another Stardew run? Yes, please. More Frost Fatales? Yes, please. More money for National Women's Law Center? Definitely. Yes, please. Thank you so much, Anonymous. I appreciate it. We also have a $200 anonymous donation, simply reading, here's to more Stardew Valley. Thank you so much, everyone. We have crossed over $1,300 out of the $5,500 necessary for that bonus game. We're over a quarter of the way there. Keep the love coming. This is an amazing finale day to an amazing event.
Alright, what band member are we removing this time? We've got drummer, I think, bassist, and keyboard player.
Now, this is going to be a controversial take, but I feel like that was the lead singer, and Bowser is the lead guitarist.
I got it. Did Bowser do backup vocals and now he's got to be lead vocals?
Yeah, basically, yeah.
That would be Bowser. Backup vocals in his own band. Alright. Well, we're going to do a second airship, so this will be another auto-scroller. I'll summarize it real quick. We're going to float through clouds, or float on clouds, I guess, through the stage. And that's basically it. That's the whole gimmick. So
those little floating
some more donations.
The little floating cloud piranhas around the castle, the band members, always reminded me actually of Calamity Ganon floating around Hyrule Castle in Breath of the Wild. Do you know what I mean? If anyone played that, it's identical visual to me.
I think that's where he got his inspiration.
Maybe. But like Catsy said, this is a good time for some more donos too.
Oh, absolutely. Well, chat, I gotta say, whenever I falter, you are always there to lift me up. I said above and meant almost, but immediately we have rocketed to above a quarter of the way there on that Stardew Valley bonus game incentive. That is $1,435 raised so far, and the love keeps pouring in. I have a $100 donation here from Stardew Fan who says, if only unlocking the vault was as easy as a donation. Oh well, at least we can unlock the vault run. Let's go, Blackheart Wings. Thank you so much for helping to make that happen. I also have a $75 donation here from Anon who says, thank you runners and hosts for all your hard work on this event. Let's keep it going and meet these incentives. Everyone, the outpouring of love and support for the National Women's Law Center is just truly something to behold. So thank you again to each and every one of you. I've got $50 here from Spep, who simply says, hooray, hooray for finale day. Yeah, let's get some hype for the finale day of an incredible Frost Fatales in chat, y'all. Everyone is killing it. I also have some lovely no-comment donations. Just say, comment or no comment, or deliberately bamboozling comment that is designed to resemble no comment, whatever you choose to include, it all is going to support an amazing cause in the National Women's Law Center. I have here a $15 anonymous no comment donation, as well as a $10 donation from Chazamel with no comment, as well as a $50 donation from Dr. McAskey with no comment. Thank you all so much for your support.
Some great usernames.
It's the variety of it all is amazing. I also have $50 here from M the Marvelous, who is going the bamboozle route, and says, please consider not reading this comment. I considered it, but then I was honor bound to read it anyway. Thank you so much for that donation.
Well, as you could see, the Wonder Flower for this one was the same as the last airship, where Bowser just tried to shoot at us with a cannon. So he didn't really learn his lesson, and unfortunately for him, his engineers didn't learn the lesson either. And they still just put a giant self-destruct ship, or a giant self-destruct button on this airship. I don't know why. But I guess Bowser doesn't have the best people working for him, so that's how it goes. I want to know what the conveyor belt was doing. Was it making enemies? I don't really understand even what the point of the airship was, but only Kamek knows. I don't know. Kamek shows up and spawns them, so that's my assumption there.
Well, one of them had a self-destruct button, right? I think we learned pretty early on that these airships are not very intuitively designed, so I don't put it past them any senseless decision that they're making.
Is it making materials? Is it consuming material? Who knows? All right, we'll do another quick Petal Isles level before we make it into World 5. And we will mostly just be bubbling our way past most of this stage too, except that one likes to eat our bubble. The Mamas will eat anything, oops, including your power-up like that. So, watch out for that.
They're just like me FR, honestly.
Whatever's there, it's... If you do, I don't know if it's this stage. I think it is. Yeah, if you actually do the Wonder Flower portion, you turn into a Goomba and you have to dodge the Mamas as they try to devour you. But we'll skip that. It's very slow. Being a Goomba is very slow and you can't jump at all. But we'll make our way to World 5. The Fun Guy Mines, I'm gonna be disappointed if there's not some fun guys here. So let's go get our free Wonder Seed. There's always one. Prince Florian says, I don't know, purple hazy stuff equals poison? And I say, probably, but let's go get our free Wonder Seed. Wow, you look like you're all alone here. You got the place all to yourself or something?
Got the place all to myself. It's
Of course.
kinda lonely.
Ah, yeah, that's true. But we'll take this Wonder Seed and head on out. I love how our characters in Florian act like it's such an achievement. Like, wow.
Yeah,
You
like,
just
oh,
walk into
you
the
got
house.
one, but it's like, no. This one was that like I really appreciate the enthusiasm, but you could save the hype for when I like complete a level to get one.
And here's the guy who is supposed to be in the house. We actually have to give him 10 purple coins to repair the bridge. I don't know what it's raw materials for the bridge or something. I don't really know. Do we want the sensor badge? I don't know, Florian. Maybe we should. Maybe I'm gonna not know where all the secrets are. But actually, we're gonna be skipping those secrets. As one may imagine. Upstream, downstream is another 1-star stage that is, like, hard to do optimally. Like, very easy stage. Very hard to speedrun for some reason. I've watched the best runners in the game just like world record runs struggle with this one. Ah, that fireball, come on. That fireball. Alright, I actually did that wrong too.
That was cool.
This stage just gets in my head. I don't know. It's the Wonder Seed portion of this stage. It's just so incredible. It's probably my favorite, despite it always making me lose time.
But the Halloween aesthetic is just too good to pass up on.
It is, right? It is. Alright, let's see if we could do it. These mushrooms, they all move in a weird pattern. Alright, good enough. I think that one, it just has the craziest kind of rhythm to it, so it's really hard to do the movement, but it's such a fun Wonder Seed. You gotta include that one. Alright, and we'll be doing... another shop and another break time after this, so great time for another donation.
Absolutely. I have a couple of updates for us all. First of all, I'm not sure, I'm a little surprised, maybe a little impressed, but not for long, because I can't help but notice in our Feet or Frames bid war for Stardew Valley, Save the Frames is languishing with no donations backing it up right now. Where are my speedrunners at? That's all I'm saying. Also, I noticed on that last level in chat some calls for a $5 donation train, which I think is a fantastic idea. I would love to hit 105k maybe by the end of this run. Let's set ourselves up for success for the Dark Souls milestone, as well as that Stardew Valley bonus game. We've got some donations coming in to kick off said train, starting with $5 here from Agoomba, who says, "Mom, the runner called me slow." Thank you so much, Agoomba. I'm sorry.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, Mario Galaxy himself has joined us on this level. But unfortunately, he's bad, and he's trying to hurt us. So we gotta run away. Not sure what happened with that. Maybe he just hasn't had a game in a while, and he's a little upset about it. And we did it. Sorry, Mario Galaxy. But we're gonna collect this and leave. And now for a break time that is actually... It's a little silly. It's a tumble house. Like as if we're one of the rocks that you're gonna polish, you know? So we go in there and just try not to get tumbled. We have enough Wonder Seeds to progress, but we want this extra one. Grab
Oh
the
yeah, I
5
like this
coins.
one. This is fun.
It is fun. Hopefully you do it in one cycle if you're speedrunning it.
And did we talk about the green color of these Wonder Seeds? Did we do a call for green enjoyers in the chat yet?
No, I haven't mentioned that. But
I'm a big
that's
fan of this
true.
one.
It's the nice kind of dark green. All right, this one is Wubba runes, right? I'm not remembering the order without... Yeah, Wubba runes is up first. They're all 3 ruins, so it kind of gets jumbled up after the tumble house, you know? It's hard to keep them straight. There's a little tooltip there if you don't do it, where the game teaches you to ground pound, because that's the only way to get through the slime. So, you know, shout out to useful tooltips.
Can't get enough of that green.
And for some reason, the flowers are addicted to the green stuff. Like, they just sit here and eat it, and that's all they do. So, the ruins are a little messed up like that. Like, it doesn't seem like a good environment for any living creatures. Our poor little talking flower buddies. Aw, come on. I hit every single brick except the one I wanted. We'll just let him do it. I'm not going to risk losing my bubble that time. And now we get to become a slime ourselves.
Tasty.
But the flowers are just obsessed with eating all the slimes. Alright, nope. Don't want to get squished by these. The slime movement is very awkward. So stuff like that happens all the time. But luckily it doesn't matter. You don't lose a power-up or anything. If you die, I think you would, but you can get hit as a slime, it's fine. There we go. Wubba Ruins. I like the background in this world. I don't know. It's got all the drippy mushrooms.
Yeah, I like the whole aesthetic. It's very like dark woodsy, but it somehow manages not to look like creepy or scary or anything. It still has this like whimsical sort of feel to it.
Yeah, it really does. It's inviting, but it shouldn't be, because then you'll be stuck there for eternity just eating slime, apparently. Alright, now swaying runes, we can actually get a nice little backup bubble. I'm gonna skip that one, though. I don't want to be off cycle with the door. There's 2 backup bubbles here. The gimmick here is it's just gonna rock back and forth. Mostly we just want to stay on the correct cycle in each room. We don't want to get thrown off too much. It's a little tricky 10, but it's not too hard. Grab that 10 as we are making our way through the rest of the purples. We're getting there. There's not a whole lot left. And unfortunate. No. Yes, I still did it. I had to throw away a bubble, but it's fine. Didn't want to sit there and wait for the I don't even know what these things are, like baby thwomps? I don't know. Like they have like a pacifier or something? Is that just me? Is that how I'm supposed to interpret this?
It looks like that. Like, right? Because when they kind of open their mouth, it looks like that. And their little cheeks. Yeah, they look like babies to me.
Yeah, they're like baby thwomps. it feels like there was nothing in the game that prepared me for this. Like I don't know like if I was supposed to expect baby swamps, you know? But I'm like, that's what I'm seeing.
If there's something I know about Mario Wonder, is that you shouldn't expect anything.
Yeah, they never.
Or rather, you shouldn't know what to expect.
It's always going to be something, and that something remains a mystery until it happens. Alright, there we go. And that should be the end of Swaying Ruins. Yay, we did it. Now, the last ruin is the most difficult, of course. They saved the hardest one for last. But it's going to be pretty long, too. So we'll probably fit some donations in here in the beginning.
Absolutely. I am delighted to report that the $5 donation train is beginning in earnest with a $5 donation from Anon who says, $5 train hype, let's go! As well as a $5 anonymous no comment donation, a $5 donation from Via Technics with no comment, and a $5 donation from Doozle who says, this rules. I agree. I think this run rules. As well, I would love to share with you all that we have crossed over $1,500 for that Stardew Valley NDE incentive. 1,520 down out of 5,500 total. So that is just under 4,000 to go. I did not become a mathematician since I last said I wasn't one, but it sounds like we're making pretty good progress here. I also, to that very end, have a $100 donation from Majunior17 who says, excited to see one last Stardew Marathon run before 1.6. I know that's been a big hype moment for the Stardew community, and I, for one, would love to see 2 more Stardew Marathon runs before 1.6. So let's go, chat, get those donations in. Be sure you are clicking on those incentives and adding them to your donation as we round the corner here into this final ruin.
Alright, we did miss one purple there, but luckily we're not too strict on their outing. I'm just gonna leave it. We'll have to change up the order of a stage later, because we won't have the shop ready yet, but it's fine. Shouldn't be very good. Now this is the final time we get to be Peach Slime, but we are going to spend quite a bit of time as Peach Slime, because there's the fake exit, and there's a lot of stage behind that fake exit, but also a lot of death. So like there is you can, if you time it absolutely perfectly, you can jump past this block and grab onto the middle there, but the slime controls are so wonky, I'm not going for it. I know I would take a lava bath, and that's not what I want to be doing. So we're just gonna slime and wobble our way through the rest of this, and have our nice little wonder flower music the whole time, and keeping you hyped up for being a slime. If I had to guess, this may be, at least in this run, the longest Wonderflower segment. Because we are Peach Slime for quite a bit. But it is the last ruin, and to be fair, there is no palace on this world. It's interesting that they chose not to do that on a couple worlds, but that is the Wonder Seed for Poison Ruins, I believe is the name of the last one. And now we get to go save the poor trapped poplins. But all we're gonna do is save the poplins and grab the Wonder Seed. So, plenty of time for more donations.
Oh, yay!
Checking in on our bid wars here, it looks like Save the Feet is rocketing ahead and Save the Frames is still at $0. So I guess that's on me, chat, for daring to believe in speedrunning. I also have here a $25 donation from Needlekind. No comment, but thank you so much for that donation. I also have a $200 donation from Anonymous, who says, less than 3, thanks, Fatals. Thank you.
Well, we did it. We got the 5th Royal Seed. So we are only 1 away from all the Royal Seeds. But we're going to sit through like another 2 minutes of cutscenes while this Royal Seed Luigi Mansion style vacuums up another band member from Bowser. So we can fit in quite a few more donations probably.
Absolutely, we will keep the love coming. I have $10 here from Turpo Gaming, who says, pasta is good, but for me, a $10 dono for NWLC is even better. Thank you so much. I also have a $50 donation here from Foxy. I hope I got that number of E's right. They say, thank you for doing this event. Haven't been able to watch most of it live, but looking forward to watching the VODs. Let me tell you, Foxy, there are some incredible runs you do not want to miss in your recap, and some incredible runs in front of us. We are currently sitting at $1,535 out of our $5,500 for that Stardew Valley bonus NDE run bid war, or incentive, excuse me. I also have here a $100 donation from Panda Bear. No comment, but thank you very much.
They're teaching pandas how to use computers these days.
Technology is the future.
Speaking of, what band member did Bowser lose this time? He's already lost lead vocals. He doesn't have a lot left.
I really gotta say that, like, once we get into these last few, that we gotta start naming, like, my favorite part of a band, which is, like, the horn section. I really think there's very few songs that aren't made better with the inclusion of a little background trumpet riffs. And so I really gotta say that's a horn player that we just vanquished.
All right. Well, horn player's gone. Sorry, Bowser. Not sure how he's going to put together any kind of show, but we'll figure it out when we get there. Bowser's really good at winging it from what I've seen. And we're wrapping up the last of our Petal Isles seeds. We did our little boosting spin jump challenge, and that is actually a badge we will use, not right now. But it's actually a pretty important badge, so remember that for later. As we move on to Muncher Fields, I don't think I have an extra bubble. Not sure it matters. Oh no, my star! That does matter though. Let's try that again. I was busy pondering what to do without my backup bubble here. But I missed the star. Alright. We're just going to use the star to run over all the munchers because we're not going to do the level as intended. When would we ever do that? But we're going to damage boost through here. And grab this star. But now no bubble for us. We don't actually need bubble to get past this. But it's just nice to have the backups, you know? There we go. We will make it to what is legitimately my favorite stage. As soon as we get into World 6 anyway. That's Item Park Search Party. And the reason for that is, pro tip, if you ever want to practice or run this game or anything else, you can go get any power-up you want in that stage and then just walk out. Don't push like plus and then exit. You just walk out. So it's perfect when you need to practice any stage. So it's just my personal favorite stage because of that. You'll certainly see a lot of it if you ever watch people do any wonder practice. But unfortunately, since we don't have a bubble, we're gonna have to do what the talking flower says. I like to give this guy a hard time and ignore him, but we're gonna have to do what he says. A nice little preview of World 6. As Bowser Jr. says, I couldn't steal all the water, so I stole all the lava, I guess. I don't know. I'm just filling in the dialogue for him.
He loves collecting liquid. Or is lava's not liquid, I guess.
Or no, it's magma here, right? Are we underground? I don't know. All right, all guests are required to pull that handle. I know. Normally, we just bubble across it and just ignore that guy. But unfortunately, we have to do what he says. Are you being held captive by this poplin? The flower asked for help, and I'm not reading the dialogue, so I can only assume. Usually they work together, but... And we got the nice purple for these wonder seeds. Really enjoy the purple, though. I'd say this one and the Petal Isle seeds are probably my favorites. Oh, and it's my favorite stage. Not necessarily to run, but it's just my favorite stage because you get every power-up. All the new wonder power-ups. Alright, we need a bubble in reserve. And we're gonna grab Elephant first. These are actually kind of annoying stages casually. Trying to like figure out where everything is and what to do, but... We take a nice little intentional damage boost there to drop our elephant and switch to drill. Alright, I'm slightly off cycle with this. I don't think I can make it. Yeah, alright. Well, we just have to sit here and wait for the platform, so la-di-da. And now we'll switch to bubble. Go ahead and vacuum up these fish into their bubbles. So that's one point where there's a little bit of bubble RNG. Just trying to get those fish to cooperate sometimes. And there we go.
That
Item
is a fun
Park
one.
Search Party. It is a fun one, and having every power up, it kind of reminds me of Super Mario World, the little secret behind the ghost house where you can just go get every power up. It's kind of like that. All right, there's the palace. We're not doing the palace. We're gonna go do floating high jump. So this one is a Super Mario Bros. 2 Luigi jump. It's a fun badge, like especially casually, but we will definitely never use it. I'm gonna pick up this extra 10, which a lot of times I'll skip, but we did miss one in the past, so great backup. And then we just ride the little elevator, so we're gonna get another donation in.
You got it. Well, the $5 donation train's still moving strong. I have $5 here from Librarian with no comment, but thank you, as well as a $5 anonymous donation with no comment as well. I'm delighted to see the outpouring of support from all of you. I also here have a $25 donation from Ember, simply saying, trans rights.
Do we want to wear that badge? I'm gonna go with no.
Really?
All right. I know. I thought this time. Luigi jump? Who doesn't want a Luigi jump? Alright, we're paying 50 purple coins for this seed, so that's kind of a deal when most of the shops charge 100. So. It's just actually another one of those houses that gives you a free seed. It's just hidden behind the thing. Is this the scraggly one? Yeah, it's the scraggly one. Scraggly. What are we even talking about? I don't know. But we're just gonna leave it at that. No dialogue, no context. The one voice line. That's all we get.
Oh, yay!
And now we go on to Rumbas. We're actually gonna do this stage twice. It's weird, but it has 3 royal seeds, or not royal seeds, regular wonders. If we had 3 royal seeds, we could skip a lot, couldn't we? But it has 3 wonder seeds, so we're gonna do it once and then twice.
This thing looks unstable. What kind of push it?
Look at this nice secret exit we found.
Clever.
The flower said we were clever. I feel like I just kind of already knew that was there, so a little cheesy, but you know, we'll pretend. We'll just let him think we discovered it all on our own. 1 out of 3. It was the secret one.
Ta-ta.
But the secret one also gives us access to another easy badge challenge. And if you haven't noticed at this point, one of the great things about badge challenges is they always have 3 10 purple coins, and they're usually pretty easy to pick up too. So that's one reason badge challenges are nice. You get 1 wonder seed, but you also get some purple coins to go with it. So you end up getting like 1.2 wonder seeds per one, you know? Something like that. I don't know if the math is mathing there, but
All right. This way.
While all of us struggle with math, can I cut in with an important donation?
go for it.
I have here $3,333 from the Yeti. Thank you so much. They say, hey all, Yeti here. With this donation, we've raised over $4,000 from the official Frost Fatales collection. Proceeds from every order goes directly to National Women's Law Center. If you haven't picked up your official Frost Fatales 2024 items, fret not. The collection is open until tomorrow night at midnight central. We're super pumped and enjoying all these amazing runs today. Can't wait for Stardew Valley. In fact, please put some of this donation towards the NDE Vault Run, and let's balance out the Feet Frames vote with $100 on each side. Thank you so much, the Yeti, and I, for one, applaud your diplomatic stance on feet. With that, we are also up over $2,600, almost at the halfway point towards that $5,500 extra Stardew Valley bonus run. Thank you so much.
Alright, I feel like we've done this stage already. Is this just me?
I'm having deja vu, but it's probably just because I've studied your run before. I think this is the first time.
Alright, this is a great Wonder Flower, though. You get to be the bowling ball and have the nice little bowling pin sound effects on everything. So, clearly
Yeah,
they want you to destroy everything. Everything
I
sounds
love
like
the
a bowling
sound.
pin. Go, go, go. And roll, roll, roll. And destroy everything. Because we are a bowling ball peach. Actually, I don't remember when they put spikes in bowling balls, so maybe we're something else, but...
Your bowling balls don't... When you go bowl...
No, every time I've been bowling, they never had spikes like that. I feel like it would mess the lanes up.
Just my bowling alley, then?
Yeah, I think so. That's unique, though. I mean...
It's kind of, it would suit, like, if Bowser had a bowling alley, that would very much, like, suit his aesthetic.
That would make sense, then. That's why it doesn't. Because Bowser's corrupted all the Wonder Flowers or something. I don't know. Alright, we did Rumbas again. Now we get to move on. No more Rumbas. Alright, I promise. We're not doing the stage anymore. We did it.
Only Rargs.
Only no Rumbas. Only Rags. Alright, so Rogs has this little gimmick that things don't appear unless you're A, looking at them, and B, like, near. So that's like the whole gimmick. But this is actually a kind of a tricky stage. There would it be the exit. If you're doing it casually, you'd walk over there, and it's like, there's the exit, but you can't get to it. But we know better. We're not going to fall for it. And here we're going to do a nice little bubble jump across the lava. Who needs the intended method when you have bubbles? I feel like that's kind of like this speedrun in a nutshell. And we're kind of walking on the walls again. Like a little throwback to Pond Darts here.
Yes, my favorite.
I'm gonna be a little careful because you can try to rush ahead, but if that block clips you, you just straight up die. So I'm not gonna go for it. But in a normal run, I would rush ahead of the block there. But we'll take our time and grab this nice Wonder Seed. I really like the World 6 stages, honestly. I think they're all... I mean, all the stages are unique in this game, but like... There's a lot of fun things they did with the lava and magma stages. So after Rogs, we would be going to a shop. I haven't kept an eye on the purple coins, but I'm guessing we don't have enough because I've dropped one or two, I think. So let's see. Yeah, I'm at 96, so I'm 4 off. So instead of going to shop, we're going to go directly to badge challenge. And we'll pick up our last coin here. And from this point, we literally don't need any more purple coins. We go from collecting all the easy ones to just skipping every purple coin you see, pretty much.
Oh, I like this vine ability.
Yeah, it's kind of fun. I don't know any run or any category that uses it, but it is a nifty ability.
I haven't
There's a
got
lot
this
of cool
far in my
ones.
casual playthrough, so I've been enjoying getting this sneak peek on all this extra fun stuff.
Yeah, there's a lot of fun badges. I love like casually just playing with the weird badges and stuff. Because there's a lot of cool abilities. Alright, now we can go back up to the shop that we skipped because we were lacking 4 coins. It was pretty close though. Like it wasn't like I was 10 off and dropped a 10. So grab this one. He's trying to hawk some badges on us, but we don't want those. Alright, this is the last normal stage of World 6. Then we'll grab another free seed and head on over to the palace. I missed that a little bit. I always do that one. Oh wait, I don't even need the purples at this point, do I? I'm so used to picking up that purple. Yeah, we are, aren't we? Am I misremembering? No, we don't need any purples.
Unless there's a shop like back in the Pearl Isles.
No, we have everything for that. We needed it to get here, so yeah. I'm like, gotta get that purple coin. But I do not.
It's a good habit to be in, I guess.
It is. Alright, well, I missed that bubble, which is unfortunate, but we can pick up more. Luckily, World 6 Palace, for some reason, if you've kind of noticed, each world kind of has its own power-ups. Well, that might be hard to notice because we skip a lot of them, but for some reason, World 6's like key power-up is Bubble, which I feel like it wouldn't be in the lava zone, but it is. So World 6 Palace is full of bubbles for us, which will be nice.
Kind of makes sense. Like you're using like water powers to like combat all the fire level, I guess.
That's true.
Pokemon logic tells me that it makes sense.
And Pokemon logic. Bubble is super effective against Bowser Jr. Magma stage. Alright, I'm trying to remember how to do this the intended way, since I don't have Bubble. Alright, we got it. Just took a second. I was bouncing around a platform that I don't know is there because we never go that way. I will have to play it slightly safer over here, I think. Because normally we can just bubble up the enemies and zoom on past them, but... Alright, just checking. Yeah. They're gonna shoot fire. Stop it. You belong in a bubble, but I didn't have a bubble, so... You get a pass this time. Alright, and we'll go grab an observatory, which is just another dialogue I'm gonna mash through, so if we've got a donation or two.
Oh, absolutely. You bet we do. First of all, just checking in on that feeder frames bid war after our great equalizer. We still have Save the Feet in the lead with $145, but there is still plenty of time. There's only a $20 difference between the two, so plenty of time to make your voice heard.
We got the Wonder Scene. We did it.
And they're celebrating so much.
That was a hard one. I mean, that one kind of just came free with full turn burn. You kind of just get 3 out of it.
It's the hardest part of this game.
You know what?
Skipping dialogue.
I'm gonna grab the bubble while we're here, just so I don't have to be off cycle in World 6 Palace.
That's smart. We're taking advantage of this while we have it.
Gotta say hello. Yeah, this is really the only time, because we teleport to this stage anyway, because it's right next to Palace. So I'm like, yeah, let's just grab the bubbles. Just grab them. Because we can get them here, but then we're gonna be off cycle with like the fire bubbles and stuff, and you have to be a little slower, and I don't know. Probably didn't save time either way, but...
I'm gonna say it was a really smart move. Yeah, I'm backing you up on this one. That was a gamer maneuver.
It was. Who would have thought? Item search park right there. Okay, good. We got him. And that was it. That was World 6 Palace.
I'm like mesmerized. That was so clean.
It's pretty nice when you can do it right, but it's like I said, the like 4 and 6 are pretty easy compared to like 1 and 2 for some reason. All right, this Bowser Jr. will be really predictable. He's gonna stop directly in the center arch. And then after he does whatever he's gonna do here with his little wonder power.
Hello, everyone. It seems we are having a quick tech pop up.
What happened?
But in the meantime, thank you, everyone who has given so much money towards that extra Stardew Valley NDE bonus run. I have here a $25 donation from Inara, who says, this donation is in honor of the 8th anniversary of Stardew Valley and celebration of the new update launching on March 19th. Thank you so much, Inara. I know the Stardew Valley community has been pouring their heart and soul into the game and this event in particular, and I am so excited to see those upcoming runs. I also have to say, a while back, I casually threw out crossing 105K by the end of the Mario Wonder run, and we're already sitting pretty at $107,000 total. But chat, keep your eyes on the prize. 115,000 total, and we will unlock that Dark Souls any % milestone bonus game. You do not want to miss all of the shenanigans that a well-oiled machine of a Dark Souls speedrun looks like. It is truly spectacular. So be sure to keep those donations coming in. As well, on our way up to 115K, I'll just throw out that our last event's donation total was $110,983. I think we can clear that maybe even before this run ends. Anyway, we're not going to waste any time here. Let's cut right back into the action with Super Mario Wonder All Royal Seeds. Back to you, Katsi.
All right, we're back. World 6 Palace Bowser Jr. is gone, and we're getting the 6th Royal Seed and watching the cutscene for it. So, I know you just passed it back to me, but I'm going to Uno reverse card and say back to you.
Well, if you insist, I'd be delighted. I have a $100 anonymous donation here with no comment. Thank you so much. As well as a $20 donation from Chazamel. Also no comment, but thank you so much, everyone, for helping us raise money for the National Women's Law Center. I also have here a $25 donation from Airplane. Also no comment, but thank you so much. And continuing the theme of just incredible names here coming in through these donations. We are also perilously close, impressively close to the halfway point on that extra Stardew Valley game. $2,680 raised so far out of 5,500 total. So be sure you are clicking on those incentives as we, it seems like, make our way to the home stretch of this Super Mario Wonder run. Is that right?
We are heading to the Bowser stages. This will be the last world. Actually, technically, we're still in Petal Isles, but forget about that. These are separate stages. You have to take a flower to get there, right? I don't care what the game says.
Yeah, if you're taking a propeller flower to get there, it's a special stage.
But yeah, we took away his last band member. So what was this last band member?
Oh, geez. I've been thinking about it throughout this world. I gotta come up with something. And I was trying to think of more like stock band positions, but I think I wanted to go a little out of pocket here and say this last one that got yoinked was the backup dancer.
I think that sounds right.
Yeah, this person was like part of the stage crew, not a musician necessarily.
All right, and for Missile Makes, we're mostly just going to be bubble jumping our way through it. It's a prevailing theory that Nintendo kind of made this stage just to like get people to try to do bubble jumps, as you can skip most of it just by doing that. Although this one you have to be careful. We do not want to hit that Wonder Flower. We don't need any more seeds. We don't need any more purple coins. It would be very slow for no reason. So if you want to see that one, you kind of have to watch 100%. I don't know any other category that does it.
I was just reminded, actually, that we'll get to enjoy the singing piranhas later after time.
That is very true.
I just got excited again.
The most iconic moment. It's because it's so early, too, you know? Everyone remembers the first few stages of a game, because not everyone plays through the whole thing, but everyone remembers that. Bowser's like, "Are you appreciating my hospitality?" And I'm like, "Did you make these bullets just for me? Thanks, buddy. I am appreciating it."
I didn't get you anything.
All I got you is this bubble. Bloop. High Voltage Gauntlet is a pretty fun stage. I like it because it's just kind of a movement-heavy stage. I remember whenever this game first came out, which wasn't that long ago. This isn't a very old game. But people would play as Nabbit for these last few stages because Nabbit doesn't take damage, nor do you get knocked back. So you could just run through all the lightning. But then pretty much everyone learned that you can just do the movement and it's better anyway. And then we want to bubble jump and damage boost through there, but I don't know if I saved any time by just running into it like that. I
Is
should have
it
just
easy
waited
to
at that
switch
point.
characters like mid-run?
Yeah, you can just press plus and change character. So you lose like 5 seconds. So you lose about 10 seconds total because a lot of times you'd want to switch back. Because people like to use power-ups for the final fight.
For sure.
But yeah, it still ends up being quicker to just like not spend the 10 seconds switching back and forth. But yeah, if you ever do, tip for anyone who wants to learn, you can definitely use Nabbit if you're just learning and to get through stages, especially the last few. Any power-up you need will be made available, like this wonderful elephant we're about to get. My goal with this elephant will be to carry it through all the way to the end of the game, but we'll see if that happens or not. Because Bowser loves his lava, and lava kills you one hit. So it's scary. But the whole gimmick here is we're just hitting the flowers, which opens up the pipes. You can do it slightly quicker with bubble, because you can shoot bubbles through terrain. So if you aim them perfectly and do some like really good execution, you can get the bubbles to trigger those slightly quicker. But I want elephant for the rest of the fights and stuff, so. Oh no, that's rude. I figured that's why we got a backup elephant. The bullet, it just had my name on it. It said Peach right on the side. So there's a little known Easter egg when we get to the Bowser fight that Bowser, we're gonna skip it because the cutscene is actually skippable, but Bowser has unique dialogue just for Peach. No other character gets that.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's not much, but he will actually say something different if you're Peach.
I guess that makes sense, but still, that's a nice touch.
Yeah, it is, but I also wonder why he keeps trying to shoot us with like a laser and stuff. If you're Peach. I don't know. I'm getting mixed messages from Bowser. I don't know. That's all I'm saying.
Probably he's like trying to intentionally like aim poorly. So he can like say like, I'm being equal, I'm shooting at her too, but like doesn't actually try to hit her.
That's true. I don't think he ever hit us with a shot, so. Alright. He does say, specifically on this stage, that he's literally going to hit us. Ow. Luckily there's elephants all over, as I'm taking every hit imaginable. I'll take this elephant, thank you. But yeah, before you enter Knucklefest, this stage, he says, I'm literally going to hit you. That's my strategy now. And he's doing it. He's doing a good job. As I struggle to hold on to an elephant. Luckily, there's still another one. Alright, this part though is super, super tricky. In order to do this optimally, we have to actually get ahead of the stage, but the problem is, if we're even slightly off rhythm, the platforms won't appear. Because we're going to be doing some, like, blind jumps here. So if I die, like if I can't get the platforms to appear even once, I'll just wait for them after that. Because there's no point going for it a bunch. Alright, here we go. Alright, it didn't appear. If I'm just even slightly off, then they won't appear, and that's what happens. It is unfortunate, but so we'll just wait for the platforms to appear this time. It's not worth the potential 10, 15 seconds we would save. Usually I can tell if I'm off rhythm because like you'll do a jump wrong or something, but I felt like that was good. I don't think I messed anything up. Alright, but we're just gonna wait for the platform to appear. And then same here. Get my nice little safety mushroom. And that's basically all of Knucklefest.
Nice.
It's scary, and I'm mad that the platform didn't appear the first time, but it happens. Those blind jumps, they're just terrifying. Alright, well, as we are moving into the final stage now, we can probably get another donation or two.
Oh, absolutely. I have $10 here from MZ, who says, Stardew Valley was the game that got me into gaming, which eventually led to me discovering speedrunning and Twitch. Love to see Stardew at these events. Best of luck to the runners. Less than 3. And also, I've decided I'm just picking a side, so I'm going to say it. I'm delighted to report that Save the Frames has jumped ahead of Save the Feet now by about $50. $200 raised on Save the Frames, but there is still plenty of time if you are here to save the feet.
All right. I'm still going with Save the Frames on this one. You got my vote. As we move into the final stage, you'll notice I equipped the boosting spin jump. This is really just for the Bowser fight. Most of this part is going to be an auto-scroller, so we can. There are a few parts I'd like to call out just because they're fun. But we can get a few donations during this first part.
You got it. I have a $50 donation here from Herselite, who says, to all our mothers who fought for us and continue even today. Thank you so much for that donation to the National Women's Law Center. I also have here a $25 donation from Chudley. No comment, but thank you so much. As well as a $25 anonymous donation, also without a comment, but we appreciate all your support.
Alright, the big gimmick on the last stage is just revisiting all the stuff from the game. So like I mentioned earlier in the run, we'd be seeing some of the things again. This is where we'll see them. But a lot of the stuff we didn't see because we kind of just, did the game as quick as possible without glitches. All Royal Seeds is basically just any percent glitchless. But we still skipped a lot of these stages. So they're like, do you remember this? So a little known fact, if you get 100 fireballs off, you can destroy this statue before the bulls make it there. I'm just kidding, I made that up. That's not real at all.
You really had me going for a second there. I was like, that's crazy.
And here's a reference to the point we're actually going to see after Bowser. And my favorite part, King Boo singing opera. I will do my best not to turn around so I don't interrupt him. It's glorious. Thank you, King Boo.
I really enjoyed every second of that.
I accidentally turned around a tiny bit, but sometimes you have to. So I did learn once in one unfortunate run that you could still die here. Then you have to do the entire auto-scroller again. Those lava balls kill you one hit. They don't even just take a power-up away. They just straight up kill you. So, worst place to die ever. But
like
we're gonna
Kaizo-esque.
Yeah, pretty much. We're gonna charge forward. There it is. Thank you, little buddy. And we're gonna fight Bowser now. And now that he's a one-man band. And we'll skip his cutscene because we can. Oh, and I don't have my elephant yet. Otherwise, I could hit him immediately because Elephant has a bigger hitbox. So Elephant plus boosting a spin jump means you can get that hit a little earlier. Did I time that right? I did. So this is what spin jump is for. We gotta hit the little switch because Bowser likes to put a big vulnerable button for us to hit. Once again, he didn't hire the best engineers. That's all I gotta say. But welcome to his show anyway. He's still going for it. You know, he doesn't have any band members, but that doesn't stop him.
He already booked the venue, so he had to perform anyway.
It's true. He did take the Flower Kingdom Castle. And we got our last Wowie Zowie of the run as we get this elephant, which I will be using because the elephant is great. I really enjoy this power-up. Thank you, Nintendo. Appreciate it. Alright, we'll get the hit on him first. Yeah, you don't have to wait for the platforms to boost you up if you have elephant plus spin jump, which is quite nice. Alright, and if we can do this jump right... Ah, okay. You can get a double hit on the hands, but you have to like really position it well. Ah, dang it. There we go. He gets angry about it, like, I get it. You know, we're pushing his buttons, literally, but... like, you put him there. I don't even know what to say. I do know that Guitar Hero looks a lot different than I remember it.
I thought with like the arrows, it was reminding me of like Dance Dance Revolution.
That's true. I should have gone with that. DDR looks really good nowadays. I don't know.
Oh, and even the piranha plants, like the little stems, like makes it look like a music note. That's so cute.
I know. The touches are always fantastic. It's the Nintendo polish. Alright, now Bowser should be coming in from the top left during this phase, so we'll try to get these early hits. Got it. Not too bad. Now you gotta destroy his hands. He's not allowed to have hands. Because he keeps throwing them. Remember, chat, throwing hands is not okay. Oh. I always forget if you let that spiky ball get off, you can destroy it to make that slightly quicker. But I forget, I didn't mean to let him get that off. Dang it. Wasn't cooperating with me there. Alright, so time will be coming up as soon as we hit this conveniently placed self-destruct button on Bowser's head. We'll try to sneak our way up there. And time.
GG!
We did it. But now, we've got to go back and see the piranha plant thing.
Absolutely.
So they don't let you skip that cutscene. So the quickest way to do that is going to be this. Ooh, restart the game. And Florian's going to say, hey, this reminds me of our adventures we had so long ago. Even though it wasn't that long ago, but we just let him have it, okay?
All right.
And then we'll go to stage 2 and check out the piranha plants on parade. And let's pretend we don't have a badge, because we normally don't. No badge. Badges don't exist yet. You understand?
You don't want to equip it?
One last time. One last time. For Florian's sake. I wonder if you can.
Walking plants, huh?
Talking plants, never heard of them. And oh, we landed on the Wonder Flower. So I'll be quiet for this. We can just enjoy it. We did it.
Bravo!
You don't see
BG,
her.
seeing the sea of dance and jamming and all of the emotes in the chat warms my heart. Tell the people where they can find you. Shout out yourself and your communities for that
All right.
incredible run.
Thanks so much. I'm usually on Twitch and YouTube, both cartsi7, and you can find the Super Mario Bros. Wonder speedrunning Discord at speedrun.com and the Super Mario Bros. Wonder.
Hello, everyone. It is Kung Fu for Cup and Swiftaloo, and we are back to show off these prizes to you once again. I don't think we did it fast enough the first time, workers, so we're going to speed run through these prizes.
Yeah,
okay?
we're going to go for a world
because we have
record
lots to show off. So, okay, 3, 2, 1, go. We got perlers. They're awesome. You should check out these perlers. They're so pretty. We got Mario. We got Kung Fu. We have really cool. Here's another Mario pillow. It's great. Look at this pillowcase. Okay, we got some crocheted chickens. Everybody loves chickens. Stardew Valley. Then we have like some crochet. We have some cross stitch. We got ink art. Awesome. We love art here. Look at this shield. It's a sword. It's a shield. I don't know. It's the sword shield. Then we also have a platter. You can put food on it. It's great. We got play mats. You want to put your keyboard on stuff? You want to put your mouse on stuff? It's great. It's got Pokemon on it. We have this big, we got this scale mail art. I'm losing words because I'm trying to go really fast. Scale mail's really pretty. It's gorgeous. So many pieces of scale mail. We got totally a wacka. Definitely. Okay, maybe also a real wacka. And then we've got a hat and we got a scarf. A grand prize, gorgeous, wonderful, cumulative donation time. What was that? Okay, just over a minute. That's a good PB.
Nice.
Let's go.
That may have been a little too fast for the audience to understand, though. So maybe we should go through it a little bit more slowly for them.
Yeah. Okay, fine. Yeah, you know what? You know what? We actually really want to talk about these with you all. So as great as that PB was for us, let's actually review because these are awesome. So we want you to be able to take another look at them and kind of see what they have to offer because the chickens, though.
I love the
chickens. Legitimately are so cute. Again, this is a $10 minimum donation. Stardew Valley chickens from Meg Han Solo. And look at them. They're so soft and they're so cushy and they're weighted again. So they will stay face up. They're really, really nice. And I love the look of them. I think the detail's really good. Again, they're just soft and comfy. You can put them on your bed. You can cuddle with them on the couch.
Yeah, so this is like a blanket or Chanel yarn, which is very common with plushies. It's very, very soft and it has again, a little bit of weight to it. I am being poked by a chicken. I'm being attacked by a chicken.
I'm already having fun with these. Okay, so $10 minimum donation, you get both of them. They're so cute.
Yeah,
I stare at them every time I see them.
So much Meg Han Solo for sending those in. They are super
We love
sweet.
them. Speaking of things that are super soft, then we also have the Super Mario Throw pillowcase. This is $10 minimum donation. This is brought to us by Anonymous, but this is such a nice pillowcase. It's also, again, very, very soft, super cool. We love the OG Mario patterns here.
I'm trying to read the katakana here, but I think it's actually sideways.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, it's sideways. No, not that way.
This
that way.
I see.
Yeah.
Yeah, can you read it?
Okay. I think it says Subi, and then I can't read that one. I am so rusty on my katakana. But it seems to be the same as down here too as well.
Really cozy. We love this piece. I would love to have this pillow.
I think it says Super Mario.
Most likely. But yeah, it's such a nice pillow. Again, very cushy pillowcase.
Oh, that's P. Super Mario. Oh, Okay.
We figured it out. Yay!
Yeah.
$10 minimum donation. It's great. You should take this home. It's amazing. Again, go to gamesdonequick.com. Check these out more for yourself as we're talking about them or after. But let's continue on with our Mario. We've got the Paper Mario and Peach Perlers. This is a $10 minimum donation. This is from Kinda Nerdy Housewife, who's an amazing donor of ours, FF community member.
This one has the more solid melt, so you have, a more just complete looking piece almost. You do have the backs, although.
But it's nice and shiny. Again, it's it's so nicely done and so smooth here that honestly, if you want the other side, you can. I like how this kind of blends together here. It's very reminiscent of the N64, right? Of the game.
Which is so perfect for this event.
I know. I love it because we do have Paper Mario as our finale game, which is wonderful.
This is very lovingly crafted, as I can tell. Just the beautiful ironing or heat treatment kind of part of the work. I'm not sure exactly what heat treatment was done here. I'm going to guess iron, but no.
We'll walk off together. Yeah, they're really cute. And I love the size of them too. They're a really nice size. So they'd be great for display. These are super cute pieces here. You can go with the pillowcase. But it's not our only perler we're showing off today.
So we also have this lovely perler made by Greta Ice Vixen. It is a Cub Fu perler, which was perfect for the run that was earlier today.
The Cub Fu fruit cup.
I'm so
funny.
Sad. But that's okay. I know I talked to Greta a bit earlier this week because I was curious how she transfers such smoothness onto this, and she uses some kind of special paper that is good with ironing, and it just has a smooth texture, so that just transfers onto the perler, and I cannot gush about that enough. It's so nice to just hold. This one has the more see-through, as you can see, rather than the solid perler that we have here. So it's nice to see both of those at once. It is a $10 minimum donation, and it could be yours. It is so cute.
It's really cute.
I love the party sprite.
It's kind of the opposite effect of being these are good size. This one's cute, and it reflects the actual Pokemon being tiny and adorable and fun and sweet.
Oh, I've been so excited to talk about this.
All right, we love this playmat.
This
so
is
much.
a Star Salt water Pokemon playmat. I absolutely adore Star Salt's work. I love the amount of detail that she puts in her work. You can see the Staryu here.
Sad baby.
You can see the poor sad Sobble. You can see Helix Fossil here. I don't exactly know which one this is. I want to say maybe it's just a random shell.
It could be,
it could be
I think a
Oshawott
Shelder. Who knows?
Yeah, it could be a Shelder.
Oshawott. Yeah. Well, kind of. Anyway,
not really.
I like how it gives you the idea of extra Pokemon on here.
Yeah, it definitely has that underwater feel because you have this coral, the seaweed, you have the bubbles, and then you have all kinds of different water Pokemon on here.
I feel it's the kind of pick your emotion for the day kind of playmat, because you're having fun or you're just happy or you're confused or you're just upset for the day. And it's okay to do that. But you can kind of, oh my gosh,
this was me earlier, this is me now.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, now that we're relaxing into this is such a nice playmat.
It has beautiful colors, and I know that she said in the past that she was inspired by her heritage, and I just can see that so much. I mean,
that's really cute.
So beautiful.
I love that.
It is a $10 minimum donation, and it is gorgeous. I mean, perfect for if you do Pokemon TCG and you need a playmat for that or your keyboard.
Right, exactly. And then to continue on with the Pokemon journey, we have the Riolu Cross Stitch. This is from Azalea, and it's so cute. It's so detailed.
It's Eliza.
Even with the, you're right. It is Eliza. Thank you. I do that. I feel I do that all the time. It's this super cute little cross stitch, $10 minimum donation. We love Riolu here.
I think it's the Gen 5 sprite too, which is super, super precious. It could also just be the Gen 4 sprite, since I know a lot of Gen 5 sprites were based off Gen 4 sprites. And yeah, this is just such a beautiful, neat looking needlepoint work, or cross stitch. It's not needlepoint. I keep getting them confused. It's very nice looking. I always like seeing cross stitch.
I do too.
Same.
Yeah. Great thing to have on your shelf. You can look at it while you're gaming. It's so cute. I love it. Alrighty. Next we have, and this one, again, I'm super excited about this. We've learned more about this piece in the last couple hours. This was done in just a couple of months of learning. We have this gorgeous, gorgeous Pokemon sword shield.
speed running.
So it's a sword
literally,
shield,
yeah.
sword shield.
Yeah, so it has the Pokemon Sword logo on a shield, a Pokemon Sword shield.
And if you can't, I don't know how well you all can see it right here, but these all around the edges, thank you so much. These are all Pokeballs.
Yeah.
All around the edges
Solara-
here. And then you have this beautiful like Celtic kind of inspired design. You have this different texture here in the middle surrounding like the sword. It's gorgeous. I cannot believe how like perfect this piece is. And it also, again, has the straps on the back. So you can literally wear it, use it to protect yourself, but like also please protect this piece. It's beautiful. But yeah, go to the Renaissance Fair, like dress up like, I don't know, do some kind of Pokemon look. Like this is an incredible piece.
Solara from Magical AF Boutique did an amazing job on this. Just learning in that little time, just literally speed running, just learning this.
Totally agreed.
It just goes to show artists can be speedrunners too.
Yeah, that's a great point. Yes, I agree. And again, you can make beautiful things like this. I think working with leather, I remember taking like older like camps and things where we like did a little leather working. It's really fun. It's like a very satisfying thing, kind of like with the pearlers. So yeah, like definitely something to try. This is a gorgeous piece. Again, $25 minimum donation from Solara from the Magical Boutique. And then we have more Pokemon things.
Oh, I love Pokemon.
Oh, it smells like Brazilian cherry wood. Yes. So this is a Pokeball party platter, another $25 minimum donation. This is from Min Turn Makers, and it's gorgeous. I know you want to talk about it.
Also really good for food, since apparently this type of wood resists stains and stuff. So that's really nice mold.
Yeah, so it's not going to get discolored. You can wash it, all good. Don't put it in the dishwasher.
Don't put it in the dishwasher.
Just hand wash with soap. But it's going to like withstand the test of time, you know?
Yeah, it's just such like a nice piece that you have that isn't immediately obvious that it's like a nerdy thing. Like I know I have a backpack that's like that too. So I really love the more discreet looking items like that.
Me too. Yeah, like the subtle nerdiness.
Yes.
We like that. We like the overt and we like the subtle. And it's great. It's a beautiful piece.
It is very sturdy too.
It's very nice.
Like you can see how thick that is. That's pretty thick.
Yeah. Awesome.
It is a $25 minimum donation and made by Min Turn Makers. Thank you so much for sending that in. It is lovely. Now,
Swift loves crochet.
Yeah, so I've crocheted a lot, as I've said. So I was really excited to talk about this because this scarf kind of actually looks like something I've made in the past. Yeah, so I kind of get that.
I'm sorry, you just have to be a little cooler.
This poor Wacka.
Yeah, this poor Wacka, totally a Wacka. That we finally have in
I'll
studio.
talk about this hat first. You have this wonderful hat that's very... I forget the term of it, but you have like the little braids and stuff. They're beautiful colors. It looks exactly like Grusha's hat, basically. It's an ear flap hat. That's what I'm thinking. Yes. That's what I'm thinking it is. It's quite soft and it looks like it'd be quite warm. I'm not going to wear it just for sanitary reasons, but it's so nice. And this puffball up here is so soft.
Yes.
Was done with cut yarn. Same with
all
this.
Matches down here. It's awesome. And then it goes, of course, with the set for the Grusha set here.
Yes.
You can see we're going to kind of stretch this out.
Yeah. So this scarf is very stretchy. It has like a bit of stretch to the middle as well.
And the whole Pokeball here on the end, which is such an awesome touch. Like it's very legitimate for the Grusha look, which we love. Yeah, this is really cool. From it's Charm and Strange Crochet. Was our donor for this. Like, this is so well done. I know Swift was actually taking a moment earlier and being like, I'm looking for any imperfections. I like can't find anything.
I literally can't find anything. I mean, this is just so well done because I always make a mistake in my crochet work. I struggle a lot, and like making stuff like this takes a long time because you can't actually machine make this stuff. You cannot. It is always done by hand. You can machine make knit stuff, but you cannot machine make crochet stuff. So know that whenever you get one of these pieces, it's all handmade. It is beautiful.
Yes.
And it is a $25 minimum donation for both of these. It's
together. Yeah, such a nice set. Again, like I was saying earlier, do your casual cosplay. Embrace the Grusha, super cute. We still have a few, weeks of colder seasons, so it's time.
So next up, we have this Dark Souls ink artwork in frame. Now, I was looking at this earlier. It's got the abstract kind of, I'm trying not to get the glare in too much. It has the abstract art-like things. So you have these random little designs in that I used to do in school too.
Yeah,
for
it's
projects.
like the doodling. It's like the doodling and the ink work, but it's really beautifully put together.
Yeah, if you look closely, you can see like the stripes, the circles, the little dots and stuff like that. It's just a really lovely piece, and you can still make out what exactly this is too. I mean, you got the
hands
with the
holding the bottle, right?
Yes,
So you have like your healing bottle with like the hands grasp around it, but in a very like cool artistic format. It's really gorgeous.
It is very nicely done. I imagine this took a long time. I can even see some of the sketch and stuff from behind it, which is really, really cool. Because it just goes to show that this was handmade. This was hand drawn in such a beautiful way that I keep getting the glare on. My bad. It's a $25 minimum donation and sent in by Galasrini. Did I pronounce that right?
That looks right.
Okay.
That looks right to me. Yeah, awesome work. We love that. It's super, super cool. Now, we don't have this one in at the moment, but it is the Stardew Valley cross stitch, another $25 minimum donation. And this is like, it looks like it's just straight out of the game. Yeah. It's so, so pretty. I like wish I could look at it up close because I can just see from here all of these amazing details, like the incredible colors in this. This is brought to us by Claire and Steven, between the stitcher and the pattern creator.
Steph was the pattern creator. Claire was the stitcher.
Yes.
And if you want to see more images of it, you can go to gamesdonequick.com/prizes to actually look at the images more closely and see just the amount of detail on that. It is so pretty.
Yes. Now we do have our awesome Paper Mario Wacka plushie here.
Yeah.
It's right here. This is definitely it. No, this
now that I've uncovered it, I think this is an imposter.
You know what? I have to agree with you. This might be our cute little Woopa. She finally arrived here. And we wanted to show how this is, but made by the same person who did the actual Wacka plushie. So we just kind of wanted to show it off since we had it here in the studio.
She got her agent. Her agent helped her come here.
But we do have our awesome Wacka plushie. This is from Cartsi7 Creations, a $25 minimum donation, and he's so freaking cute. Like he's so happy. Again, really cozy.
It's so squishy and soft. Again, made with this.
Don't bonk it.
I'm not trying to. There's there's a little piece of tiny little.
You're like I would never whack the Wacka.
No, I'm not trying to. I wanted to touch it because it's it's so soft and this is so well done. I mean, you got the little
it's like the
ruffles here.
Yeah.
To make like the little
when he
ground
pops out of the ground. Yeah, exactly. It's really, really cute. And nice and again soft and cozy. So you can have your happy little friend with you.
It's very cuddly.
Yeah, it's really, really cute. Yeah, so we love that too. We have so many cute, cushy little buddies here.
So far everything is a $25 minimum donation. Aside from this was earlier this week.
But then
oh my goodness,
you want to hold half and I'll hold half. There we go. We have the Gamer Pride scale mail drape. We love this piece. It's so cool. This is over 500 individual scales with over, turn around for a sec because we got to show it's over 1,500 chain links to have all of this connected together. Over 1,500 pieces back here and over 500 in the front. This was handcrafted. Okay, this is handmade, put together. It's amazing. And then you have the colors back in the front. We show off these colors. You got kind of this beautiful Triforce here in the middle.
Yes.
It's such an awesome piece. It is so sturdy. Drape it how you want, form it how you want. It's super cool. You can wear it in the front. You can wear it on the shoulder.
It'd make a beautiful display piece as well if you do not want to wear it.
Exactly. Yeah, feel free to display that up. And again, this is a $50 minimum donation brought to us from Stellara from the Magical AF Boutique. And that $50 can put you a quarter of the way to our grand prize.
Yeah.
We got to get that in. It's a cumulative grand prize. But just wanted to point this out real quick. We love this piece. It's so cool.
It is the scales are so smooth too.
It's got some weight to it.
It does have some weight to it, but it's very nice weight.
It's an amazing piece. But like we were saying, so if you want to get that quarter of the way, or maybe it's the last quarter of the way that you needed to go and get into our beautiful grand prize, I don't think I can say enough about this grand prize.
Sky Berkson did an incredible job, and I saw him. He was working on some more stuff earlier. It was just oh my goodness.
This is one of the most beautiful recreations of anything in a game I've ever seen.
This is an artist who clearly loves Hollow Knight and clearly loves what he does too.
Look, you even have your little light up section in the middle. This we spent a lot of time, or Court and May spent a lot of time going over the amazing details of kind of like how this was made and all of the parts and pieces that went into this grand prize. Yesterday. Oh, we have an example.
Yeah, we have some of the stuff. So these are laser cut leaves that were like cut off to glue onto here
individually.
Yeah, individual. Like
put all together,
it's
hand-painted.
It's so much work.
Yes,
like, that's a lot of work and time that was put into this to just be so lovingly crafted.
Yes,
so much.
But it's not just laser cut. There's like many elements in here that are like hand cut and carved. We have like this double-sided interior, which is really amazing. It gives you so much detail and depth in here. You've got like kind of like all the wires and individual pieces of like all of this cardstock that makes up all of these kind of features of the flowers all around. It is. Yeah. I just can't stop looking at it. It is incredible.
It's also hand painted as well.
Yes.
It's just beautiful. I mean, each of these pieces looks like it was just so carefully put on, carefully assembled.
Yeah.
It probably took a really long time to make
and
this.
There's an awesome little, if looking in the back, there's like a little hole right in the back so you can look through and see our little protagonist in the front here, which is so cool.
But I
so
do
you can, like, peek through it and like see him on the bench. It's so cool. It's just such a gorgeous, gorgeous piece. So it's kind of like, our last call for like, get those donations in today. Help us meet like the last incentives that we have, including our bonus game, which is Dark Souls. We have this with this ink print here. Dark Souls is going to be really awesome. And again, it's such a difficult game. And so watching speedruns of this game is amazing. So we definitely want to see that happen. And it can put you in toward this and all of these awesome, amazing prizes that we have all day today.
Yes.
So I don't know. Do you think that's enough time? I feel like
I think that should be good now.
Yeah, I think the speedrun was awesome, but like I feel good now that we've actually had time to really talk about these today. These are amazing. I would take them all home, but please, I want you all to go and donate and love all of these amazing prizes yourself. And you can go to gamesdonequick.com to learn more about them and to donate, see pictures of the prizes, etc. And then also get your donations in to unlock Dark Souls and put it toward any other incentives that you would like. So cool. I think that's good for us right now. Thank you for checking out all these awesome prizes with us, and really excited for Stardew Valley coming up next. Bye.